Doran, having watched this go down. Yeah, go ahead and edit your own alpha.
All right, straight question
You're
first.
using the green bar above your token or in your character sheet. Sorry, Doran, what's that?
Just question. Do you care what the color of spells?
The color of spells?
Yes.
I'm happy for you to choose the color of your own spell.
Excellent. Okay. Then the guy that's nearest to me, I'm going to use Sacred Flame. It's going to be green.
Love that. Green sacred flame. I love
That's
that
right.
for you.
Green Flame.
I need to make it Dexterity Dave. Here we go, Dexterity Dave. Have you figured out how to edit your HP?
Yeah, but if I put it again... Oh, enter. Okay.
You've done it. Look at that. I rolled a resounding 1 on the dex save for your Sacred Flame. How much damage are you going to do?
3.
A total of 3.
Yes.
3 radiant damage. All right, the creature reels from the resounding green flame.
Green Flame?
Green flame!
What kind of green flame blade bullshit is going on here?
Green flame!
Green
Flame!
We love that for you. And now look what you've done.
I'm done.
I mean, Ankara brings up a great point. We do have someone who specializes in the dead. Brill, would you have an interest in looking closer?
Yeah, let's go and I jump in. I'll do it.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
All right, well, as Brill's like, yeah, let's do it. Doink. Into the whirlpool he goes. Brill, I need you to make an athletics check.
Oh, no.
On top of that, I do have a swim speed the same as my movement speed.
What the heck?
Walking speed.
Make an athletics check at advantage.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll help me, but we'll try.
With a 15. Okay. Brill, you are able to stay mostly upright as you follow this swirling pool down. It dumps out into an open waterfall, which kind of lets you drop like 20 feet, just free fall.
Jesus.
And you plunk into the rapids at the bottom.
Okay, for those that don't just jump in like that, who wants guidance?
Me, but I kind of want to wait to see if the corpse comes up.
Because I think this was a information grabbing mission that we need to stay put for.
As you guys run through before the portal closes, and you are met with a veritable procession as a mirrored sconce dumps you out in the middle of what almost appears to be a throne room.
Shit.
Accidentally back down in the
Bro.
Whoopsies.
Boss battle time.
Bro, that
Oh, fuck.
skeleton is bad.
In the fucking throne room.
Bro, instantly
was a
eyes this
mistake.
thing right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Running through the turn order now. I'll give each of you an opportunity to look around the room before we progress with the dialogue. Hyperion, you're first in the turn order.
I don't want to be first in the turn order. All right, so I will roll a...
Did I just hear Torin catch up to the rest of the people? Oh, shit.
I was zoomed in on the right-hand side, so I'm like, oh, empty room. The fuck?
Alrighty then. We are up for a D hundo today. Let's see if anybody's gonna rock the
90 from Veer. 14
Shame.
from Torin. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, we're off to a great start today.
I'm going dead last.
We still got 2 more rolls. You can find out.
Oh, this is Pokemon. Fuck. Give me a sec.
Oh, we're only doing.
We got 1 from Brill and we got 1 from Hyperion on deck.
And Kennedy.
Kennedy already rolled. She was 77.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're telling the ones that you're waiting for.
45. So far you're correct about going dead last. We will see if Josh breaks the cycle.
I am.
Who's ready to fight a cactus?
We're doing what?
Or, of course, if Josh rolls less than a 14, I'm going to be disturbed for our chances today.
Oh my god!
Okay.
So we are fighting this cactus?
We have triggered a fight with this cactus when we left off, yes.
I think I don't think my extra HP would be active anymore.
Wait,
Black,
Hunter
your
has
HP
the
doesn't
same
fall off.
vote.
No, my spore form HP.
Yeah, it doesn't fall off till you lose it.
No, it stays for 10 minutes.
I thought it had a limited time.
Oh, is
10
it
minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit.
That's the thing. It gives you a bunch of boosts, but it's only 10 minutes compared to your wild shape animal forms.
That's stupid.
But as it gets stronger, you get a lot of boosts when you get a higher level with it, like immune to like fears and poisons and shit.
That's stupid. Okay, so yeah, sure, your thing fell off then. It's been more than 10 minutes.
That's why it's like, yeah.
Stupid.
That's why Spore is pretty unique in that.
Hunter,
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
how does that saying go?
Which one?
There's lots of sayings.
Cactus juice. It's quenchy. It's quenchy.
It's the quenchiest.
Oh my god.
There will be loads of cactus juice to go around if we finish this
Cactus
this fight.
juice.
So I happen to have saved the turn order that we rolled. So I know how this is going to go. So we have Inkara, followed by Brill, followed by Hyperion, followed by the cactus, followed by one,
Oh, you have
Followed by- followed by Lokiris, followed by Veer.
Bitch, I'm all the way at the bottom?
You are at the bottom, according to my notes, yes.
No way.
You rolled very poorly on your initiative.
Way. Then why does today's initiative help?
Today's initiative will be when the battle is over. I'll know who's going when in terms of the rest of the session. But in a turn of events that I don't normally see happen, we're going to be starting today with a bit of combat.
Combat.
Combat!
As the desert wind begins to blow, we have lost Sean, son of a whore.
Fuck.
Just about to...
Did you just call his mom a whore on Mother's Day?
I did not.
My Nana is a phenomenal woman, mind you.
Mother's
I
Day.
did not
She made
necessarily imply that Sean's mother was. I implied
What is that?
that the situation was the son thereof.
I need another drink. Oh, what's happening?
Let's see how this goes.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down a hunter's mark first.
Okay,
Alright, I'm
marking the cactoid as an enemy that crawled out of the waterfall with its tenderly like
19 strike, sir.
19 on the bow shot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 19 is plenty. So we'll thud an arrow into the soft cactus flesh.
1d2 plus dex. Okay. I'm proficient in dex.
Bill's telling us he may get a little bit delayed here due to his Wi-Fi being fucky wucky.
Yep, saw that.
And then there's this.
And that's the
Alright.
100 mark.
Take
So you rolled your
18 points damage.
damage incorrectly, but that's okay.
What do you mean?
There'll be no +6 on your damage there.
I have a D10 for arrow damage in my notes. D10 plus Dex.
Then I get a cool the cool guy. Pretty cool.
A longbow does a D10 of damage, and that is the end of that story.
Okay. I have a D10 plus Dex.
That is how you roll the to hit for me, but you get a D10 of damage, period, at the moment. As I believe it. But regardless, 4 points of, I don't know what Hunter's Mark damage is. We're going to call it flat at the moment because I don't know.
It is. Let me see. Yeah, it's just basic damage.
So be it. Oh, no, it is plus your dexterity modifier these days.
Oh, Kennedy
Oh,
gets
so I was right.
You do get a Kennedy's right point. I have so many things to keep track of these days. I never remember some of these things. So that's going to be an additional. Although your dexterity modifier is not a +6, so you're still wrong, because that's not possible.
I am proficient in dexterity, so it's 4 plus
That is,
2.
your proficiency in dexterity does not apply. Your
Oh,
proficiency in dexterity is to saving throws. So you have a +4
Okay,
to your
so just
dexterity.
2 plus 4, so that would be 12. So 16 damage, regardless.
16 total damage does sound right to me. So you only have to -2, not -6 from that damage. That's fantastic. Brill, is your internet good enough to take your turn now, sir? As Ankara has landed a pretty solid bow shot into the fleshy side of the cactus.
I'm gonna try.
A resounding thunk through the needles, resulting in a disturbing squelch sound as cactus juice leaks onto the sand.
Let's see. I'm just gonna
One time we were talking about juice and leaking out of the sand. I have to say, I just came across the Star Wars video.
No.
how, am I right? Where am I? Okay, I'm not that close to it. Okay, good.
Really, you're just on the other side of the end of the opening to the water here, across from Hyperion.
I'm gonna
Oh, sure,
frostbite it, I
something.
guess.
I'm sorry.
Frostbite.
Yeah.
Okay, little beam of cold for, let's see how much damage. Freeze the surface of the cactoid. Cold is bad for desert environment plants, after all.
Did I roll? Did that roll?
That's a 21 to hit. We'll take it.
Fuck. Thank you. Let's see damage. I'm just gonna say level 0, I guess.
I'm imagining a solid beam of cold energy ripping through the air for a total of 3 cold damage.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Poop.
Leaving a nice frozen spot on the surface of this needly cactoid. And he also requires a Constitution saving throw in order to not have disadvantage on his next attack, as one of his tendrils has been inconvenienced by the frost. His con save is a +4. Let's see what we can do. That's a 23 on the con save, so we're going to go ahead and say he is okay.
Yeah.
And Hyperion, sir, after watching a beam of frost shoot out from behind you and an arrow thunk into the flesh of this large barrel cacti rumbling toward the group with malicious intent, what were you going to do?
Upon giving a battle cry something about holy intent, I will run headlong towards this monster. Great sword of fire in hand, and smite ready and loaded.
I'm going to have you not shove your head up the cactus's ass. We'll still have you in great sword range. So with a resounding 6 to hit, what we find is the Hyperion chops away at one of the little tendrils, and the creature seems none the worse for wear.
Question.
Yes.
Can I use my destroy water to destroy the water in the cactus?
The answer is no, because it doesn't do damage.
No, but I can drain it of its fucking life force.
Again, that is doing damage, dear. I think the chance of draining it of life force is the same as doing damage. You can destroy. You can destroy water for sure, but that spell is not intended to kill things. Otherwise, you could just destroy water on people and insta kill them, and that's not how this works.
Because I can cut him open and then drain it out of the cut.
Once he's dead, you can destroy all the cactus juice.
Bitch.
Because then it's inanimate.
Unfair. Unfair because logically it should work.
Rig DM.
Yeah.
So
Rigged.
Sometimes it depends.
You
if,
can
like,
you can
things and
destroy all the water around him and rob him of additional food sources. Sure, that's absolutely a thing you can do.
River bank thingy has a lot more.
That's a lot more water than you're
Yeah.
capable of destroying. Yeah,
I can only destroy 10 gallons.
yeah, that's a problem. So Hyperion, you take a meaningful mighty slash with your toasty greatsword, chopping off one of the little tendrils. The creature does not seem too phased by this attack.
Oh, rude.
The cactid itself is now going to take a bit of a look around and see whomst it wishes to attack.
Can it eat us? Use its little thingies as teeth.
You finna find out.
Shove it up the vagina.
All right.
It's just moving on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on from that one. Okay, so I get to make 2 + 5. So he's gonna move over here, which Hyperion. I suppose that gives you a swing against him.
What?
Slice, baby.
He's moved out. He moved out of your melee range, which I think gives you a swing against him.
Let's go. Alrighty, so I send my sword up to the Lord above for a divine smite again. I'm gonna run out of these things really quickly. And I take a toasty ass swoosh with it. And I miss.
Fantastic.
Oh, no, I hit.
18. Yeah.
An 18 to hit is going to allow you to take a swing with your greatsword for some meaningful damage. Let's see how much damage that is. Oh my god, that is not ideal.
Oh, wait.
8d6 fire, and then with my smite, I shove this sword deep into its roots with murderous intent. That's a
That is going to be
javelin. Don't. Nope, that's wrong. Wrong one. Sorry. Ignore that one.
The first is
There we
8. A smite. You've added a smite to the damage. Fantastic. So we have 8 points of damage from the sword.
Oh, shit. Yeah, where'd you get
Sorry, 2d6 slashing damage, as it were, from the sword. 6 from the the maximum bonus 6 of fire damage. So we have a total then of 14 damage from the sword, as well as 10 from the smite. That's a total of 24 damage on the hit. That's significant. That's painful. That's a good hit. I'm going to roll a +5 attack against both Inkara and Lokairos. Since he can reach both of them now. Let's see here. All right, that is a 17 to hit Lokairos and a 20 to hit Inkara. So both of you are going to get hit. Both of you are going to get hit, and then 2 things are going to happen. He's going to latch onto you by slamming you with these needly cactoid arms, tentacles of his, as they wrap around you and poke into you. Each of you takes 10 bludgeoning damage, followed by 3 piercing damage, and the creature is going to pull you toward it, as you are now both grappled.
Well, damn.
You guys watch as the needles that have dug their way into the flesh of both Inkar and Lokairos begin to slowly suck whatever liquid they can get access to out of them.
Oh, but that can do it.
Shut up. Inkara, it feels like you are giving blood from 100 places at once right now.
Oh, God.
Doran, the scream of terror was fantastic.
I will toll the dead on this bastard.
Okay.
So he'll do a wisdom save.
A wisdom
DC
save with a
15.
DC of 15. All right. His wisdom save is plus a whole nut in. So let's see if I can roll 15 or higher. Go! I sure can't.
Then he takes 1 damage. 1 entire damage.
That 1 entire necrotic damage is very frustrating for me, I'll have you know. Lokairos, at the start of your turn, sir, the first thing I need you to do for me is to escape my grapple. I need you to go ahead and roll a strength saving throw.
Okay, let me see.
We get a DC 13 strength saving throw to escape his tendrils.
Nope.
All right, you will be staying grappled, and because you are grappled, you are restrained, and so your attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. I will attempt. Boy. Fuck.
That is going to not hit. Lucaris, at the end of your turn, can you now please make a Constitution saving throw for me, also with a DC 13? Okay. Lucaris is going to resist as much as he can, squeezing the muscles around the needles to prevent them from biting enough to suck any more fluid out of him. Veer,
Yeah.
it is now your turn. You are in melee range on the distracted side of the cactus. What do you wish to do?
Even though I'm in melee range, I'm still gonna do Wither and Bloom.
Phenomenal.
What's Wither and Bloom do? Let's see it.
You invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range. Each creature of your choice in that area must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Each creature of your choice. I'm assuming you're only choosing the bad guy.
Yes, but I want Inkara in the sphere too, so she can do a roll one of her hit die if she wants to heal.
Okay. Inkara, you have the option to expend a hit die through Wither and Bloom in order to heal. And now, what is the saving throw on me taking this damage? Or
I don't know how much it is. Just know it's a Constitution saving.
it's a Constitution saving throw. It'll be based on your saving throw modifier,
Let me go look.
which would be in the top of your spell section. I rolled a 6 for what it's worth, so you're probably okay. You have the option, Inkara, if you wish to use one of your hit die, which are a limited resource per long rest, in order to heal right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I went and took the damage. You can roll 2d6 necrotic damage for me.
What is my hit die?
It should be on your character sheet.
Probably 2d6 plus your
not that, not that. Well, maybe
modifier, I guess, but it depends how the spell's worded.
What modifier?
If you don't know, you don't know. Just roll 2d6.
Hit dice 4.
All right, a resounding 8 points. All right, so you rolled that for.
That's incorrect.
Oh, okay, so you rolled it just incorrectly then. All right, so it is supposed to be Inkara. Inkara, so that's going to heal you for 3 HP.
Is that it?
Oh, it's a die roll, right? So you never know. You can't really control. As another 8 necrotic damage strikes the creature, Inkara, at the start of your turn, after recovering a little bit of health from Veer's spell, I need you to make the same checks as Lucaris. I'm going to need first a strength saving throw to break out of the tendril.
Okay.
All right, you're going to go ahead and stay locked up as it's a DC 13, which means you are restrained this turn. Roll whatever you're going to roll at disadvantage.
Fuck's sake. This is. Okay.
I imagine this is a very painful experience. Go ahead.
I am going to. Okay.
She's panicking. She's panicking because she's in danger. I'm freaking out, Squidward. Okay, even at disadvantage, that is a 15 to hit. Although, question for you.
Holy shit.
What?
If that was a bow shot, you're at double disadvantage. You hit in any case. Double disadvantage only needed 1 additional die. So you are totally fine. You would have hit anyway.
You got so.
I got quadruple, and funnily enough, they all hit, so it didn't matter. So in a close range sort of, what do you call it? Desperate attempt at a bow shot, you fire off for how much damage?
There's my damage. Oh, nice. And there's my.
A resounding 8 points of damage.
Nice.
Fantastic. Inkara, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn, please.
Ah!
Since you are currently grappled by the creature. All right, Inkara, you have tied the saving throw. You are going to be okay. You are also managing to squeeze the muscles tight enough that the needles do not manage to get any deeper into you and suck additional moisture from your body. Brill, rotating over to you, sir, now, as those two are still currently grappled. What would you like to do? The creature is looking worse for wear.
I'm gonna level 1 Witch Bolt it.
Witch Bolt. Okay. As a arc of lightning shoots across the battlefield and links up with this creature.
Did that roll or that not?
That is for an 8. That is for an 8 to hit, huh? Okay. So the original lightning is going to miss. However, you have established the Witch Bolt link.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It does either way.
So although no immediate damage happens, there is now a lightning link between you and the creature. Are you going to move or take any bonus actions, or is it now Hyperion's turn to take another holy swipe?
Hyperion. I'll be staying. Hyperion's good to go.
Okay. Hyperion, then we rotate over to you, sir. Your last strike was mighty indeed. What would you like to do on this turn?
Can I target the strike to release one of the grapples?
Under normal circumstances, I would say the answer is no, but given the way they are being grappled, I would say yes, it will just increase his AC. Because you're doing a targeted strike. So the one you can walk to from where I'm looking, you could release Lokyrus from the looks of it if you want to. Oh, that is a circle. I wanted to do a line. You could pretty easily get over to Lokyrus. It doesn't look like you can get close enough to release Ankara. Oh, actually, you can go this way. What am I talking about? So you can choose one or the other, but you can't get both.
Okay, we'll go to Ankara first.
Okay.
And as I hack away with my flaming greatsword, I scream, "Back to the dirt from whence thy came, wench." And I...
20! Dirty Twanky!
With a dirty twanky. Okay. I'm going to say a dirty twanky is enough to overcome the boosted AC.
Divine Smite was cast, so I'll roll that after the damage for such things. So,
Almost maximum on the greatsword damage, which is solid, as well as a divine smite. So, Ankara, you are released through the power of bullshit and anime.
Those are the best things. Those are the best times.
The creature is looking very much worse for wear after all of these hits, and it is now its turn.
It's 23 points of damage.
Yeah, dude.
It currently only has one free arm, because one of them is strangling the life out of a certain blue dragon. Hyperion, since you're so inclined to be involved with the creature, it's going to attack you. For a dirty 20.
That is enough to hit.
So the first thing you're going to experience, Mr. Hyperion, is 10 blood. Damage. Copious needles find their way into any crack or gap thereof to be found. So a total of 13 damage, as you are now grappled by the creature.
Alrighty.
All right, with Hyperion now grappled. Toron, we rotate back to you. One creature freed, one creature now sucked into the web of needles and pain. What does the priest want to do?
Oh, the dead, but this time for hopefully more damage.
Okay, a repeated told that a wisdom Dave with a plus nothing because I am a cactus.
That's better.
I have rolled a resounding 16 on my wisdom Dave.
Which makes the save, damn it. I believe it does 0 damage then.
God damn it, cleric spells. Well, in the realm of save or suck, that's about as good as it gets. Would have been 11. Would have been 11.
Would have been.
Lokyrus, I need you to make a strength saving throw at the start of your turn. All right, Lokyrus, you're going to go ahead and stay grappled, buddy.
I forgot silvery barbs.
Oh, shame.
Oh, shit.
Shame. Shame. Look, Iris, that is enough to hit even at disadvantage. A 17 is plenty. So go ahead and get me some bite damage.
It
Take a
says
bite out of the
three-
tendril. What?
It says to hit it is 3 parentheses 1d6. Is it 1d6?
It is 1d6. It's 3 if we deal in average damages, but I usually let you guys play with rolls.
Yeah,
I
So that
see.
3 is if you just take the same damage every attack, which is what I tend to do on my monsters.
Yeah.
So roll a d6. Well, you got 3 anyway, so it didn't fucking matter, did it? You do a resounding 3 piercing damage as Lokiris takes a bite out of the tentacle that is currently enveloping him. At the end of your turn, can you make a con save for me, buddy? Okay, you're doing a great job resisting the suck. Veer, that roils us over to you, the druid of the group. What would you like to do against the giant plant that is currently marauding among your group?
I'm gonna use frostbite on the little thingy that's grappling the Paris.
You're going to try and do the same thing that Hyperion did. Okay. You need to make a ranged attack roll with a boosted AC to try and break him out. Go ahead. Freeze the tentacle.
What do I do?
You don't have it written down on your spell? So
Right.
frostbite is a ranged attack.
It's a constitution save.
So it is.
Wait, frostbite's a con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know why I said
My
that was
constitution
because
is 14.
I wanted to switch to Ray of Frost at some point, remember? And I got that.
Well, it's not about your constitution, it's about my constitution. It's a saving throw.
Oh.
I have to beat your save DC. So what's your save
Yeah, I
DC?
know. That's what I said.
Oh, it's a 14?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I rolled a 7. So that's going to fucking
So
do
you
it.
get a 1d6
That's
of
gonna.
cold damage.
Go ahead and roll the d6 for me there.
Yes, sir. That's gonna fucking do it.
That'll do.
Psych!
Well, it's okay because you were just trying to hit. That's fine.
Okay.
So you managed to send a frostbite right into the gap where Lokiris bit, freezing the life-giving cactus juice as Lokiris is dropped free on the ground. And you've saved him from getting sucked any farther. And Kara, with unknowable numbers of needles buried in your clothing, it is your turn. You have needles in places where needles don't belong.
I'm gonna command. Oh, I can't. Fuck.
This shit I'm out.
I'm gonna move here. And I can't command Lokiris to move, right? Because it's technically not his turn.
Well, you chose to have Lokiris be his own independent entity, so no.
Okay. Okay. And we're gonna fire! Ding.
You're firing a bow shot off is what I'm assuming is happening here.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 is enough to hit in general.
Okay. It's the wrong guy.
Give me some damage, and with Hunter's Mark, let's see if it's enough.
Ooh,
Finish him off.
there's my
That's
100
for
mark.
remaining 13. That is not enough to finish him off yet.
He's
What?
gonna come after me.
He's certainly not looking well. Brill, will you be the one to finish off the Cactor before his next turn?
So I'll use my bonus action to just do that auto 1d12. Time damage.
Keeping the Witch Bolt link going, let's see how much damage the Witch Bolt does.
Dice 12. I don't think I can.
Incoming lightning damage for what it's worth. I love lightning damage. It's my favorite
Let's roll
type.
with this, so it's one thing. It doesn't let me do a secondary version. Oh, fuck.
That is a resounding 12 points of lightning damage. Okay, with a big burst of Witch Bolt energy, Veer and Hyperion, you are showered in putrid-smelling cactus juice.
It was rotten.
In a disturbing turn of events, you watch 4 creatures crawl out of the internal corpse.
No.
God. Pick him up.
Phase 2.
Oh,
As
fuck.
crawling out of the muck
What the
are
shit?
these amalgamations of crawling living needle.
Someone-
They are piles of rotten needle flesh. Hyperion, it is your turn.
What? the fuck?
Is Cure Wounds an instant hit?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's touch.
Perfect. I Cure Wounds on myself. Thank you.
Cure wounds on yourself for a resounding 14 points of healing.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. We are totally good with that. We love that for you.
I do too. That helps. I'm at
Hyperion
36
is
health.
The MVP today.
It is time for the Blights to take their turn.
No.
No.
Okay, the Blights are going to crowd around the figures which they have access to. And Veer and Hyperion, you're both in for 2 attacks.
Fuck.
Are you ready, motherfuckers? Are you ready? Let's go.
And now the fun thing about these attacks is I'm actually going to roll them at advantage.
What?
Do they have pack tactics?
They might have pack tactics. Starting with Hyperion. So they're groups of 2, so that's an 18 and a 16 to hit, so you're going to take 1 hit. And then Miss Veer, you are going to take 22 and a 15, so you're going to take 2 hits. Okay, so Hyperion, you, sir, as one of these creatures worms its needly little hands into the crack under your arm plate here, you can feel stabbing into your arm flesh these little blight needles, which cause 4 piercing damage.
Wait, 22 and 15 damage?
To hit. No, you're not 22 and 15 damage.
Thank God,
We haven't-
because I would be dead.
Yeah, we haven't done the damage yet. Hyperion took 4. Veer, you got hit by both blights, so you're going to take a resounding 8 points of piercing damage as these needly fingers find their way through your leather armor and stab into the flesh underneath. Very painful, very ouchy. Dorian, having watched this go down,
So I edit my own.
yeah, go ahead and edit your own health.
All right, straight question
You're
first.
using the green bar above your token or in your character sheet. Sorry, Dorian, what was that?
Just question: do you care what the color of spells?
The color of spells?
Yes.
I am happy for you to choose the color of your own spell.
Excellent. Okay. Then the guy that's nearest to me, I'm going to use Sacred Flame. Going to be green.
Love that.
Green
A
flame.
green sacred flame. I love
That's
that
right.
for you.
Green Flame.
I need to make it Dexterity Dave. Here we go, Dexterity Dave. Have you figured out how to edit your HP?
Yeah, but if I put it again. Oh, I enter. Okay.
You've done it. Look at that. I rolled a resounding 1 on the dex save for your Sacred Flame. How much damage are you going to do?
3.
A total of 3.
Yes.
3 radiant damage. All right, the creature reels from the resounding green flame.
Green Flame.
Green flame.
What kind of green flame blade bullshit is going on here?
Green flame.
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 We love that for you. And now look what you've done.
We
I'm
got
done.
it now. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna back up a little bit.
We love that for you.
To do something new.
Something new, huh? Okay.
And Inkaris is gonna go focus in on Hyperion for a second. And Hyperion, you're gonna notice as your what are you currently using?
My sword, which is a
Okay.
great sword of flame.
Okay, you are going to notice a change in blue-esque iridescent color as Lokairos infuses your strikes with draconic energy, adding you an additional 1d6 of damage to your strikes.
You can fucking do that.
Hyperion, you have a small blue glow around your greatsword, which coalesces into flickering sparks, threatening to add electric damage to your next hit.
Hyperion will look towards the nearest barb and just say, I will prune you to oblivion.
And Veer, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever if you still had your AoE. They're all dead at once. What would you like to do?
Thank you. I wish I had my smite to do like a 40.
What did I want to
No, it's only melee. It's only melee weapons.
No,
Oh,
I could
I'm gonna ask Does them count as animals, or I can speak to it?
They count as plants.
Doesn't work.
Technically, no. Their speak with plants is its own spell.
Yeah, I don't really want to touch them any more than I have to, because I don't know if they have like a disease or some shit.
Absolutely fair. Would you like to use a ranged attack on them then?
Yeah, I was thinking of doing frostbite again.
Frostbite it is. Pick a target for me, and I will go ahead and roll the save.
I'm gonna hit that one. Can you see my stuff on the map?
Can you ping it for me? You just gotta hold down click. That one right there. Fantastic. A resounding plus nut in on the con save gives me a 2. So I need some damage from you, please. Good
36.
news for you guys. My saving throws have been doo-doo today.
No.
That's a resounding 3 points of frosty damage as that one takes a meaningful hit. And Kara, you are now up.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch my Hunter's Mark over to this fellow here. Transfer
You're
it
going
over.
to recast Hunter's Mark. Followed by...
I will be right back, guys.
Fantastic. That's a resounding critical hit. Oh, he's like totally gone. Fantastic. A resounding critical hit with your longbow, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what kind of damage you can do with your longbow.
Alright, so here's Hunter's Mark. 4 plus 18 points, so that's 22
Let's
points of
present
damage.
it. 22 points of damage. Okay, which blight just took a great bow shot?
The one, well, yeah, it was this one, technically.
That sucker? Okay, well, that sucker is going to just be annihilated out of all existence.
Nice.
Striking at the core of this creature. Striking at the core of the creature, you watch him evaporate into a hail of rotten needles.
Beautiful.
Brill, that makes it your turn.
That was beautiful.
So,
A question for you.
oh shit.
Brill, you once again have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever and kill all of the blights in one go, so Hyperion doesn't get to swing the electric greatsword.
Oh.
That's the quest. That's why they have the quest again.
Use your what?
They're the guarders of the scrap.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Your class. Oh, short.
Yeah.
This is AI.
Cauldron.
Beautiful fuck.
Acid dump.
Use you.
I guess I'll let him attempt an attack. I'll go over. Oh, no, I don't really want to know if I want to walk right up to these fuckers. Oh, fuck it. I'll go up right up to this guy and hit it with a chill touch.
Okay.
Let's see if I can even hit with this fucking thing.
That's an attack roll from you, I think.
Yeah, melee spell attack.
Reaching out to attempt to chill the very spines of this creature with a necrotic hand. Let's see if you can do it. 15 is plenty. So go ahead and roll me some damage as your frostbitten hand reaches out and chills the very spines. That's a resounding 1 point of necrotic damage. Son of a bitch.
Oh,
that was a bad move on your part, buddy. Hyperion, that makes it your turn.
To which
You
I
stand.
again
they can't
use
get,
my
at
great
least
sword.
They can't get
Fuck.
life back, I guess. So fucking no.
Is that a one-use flame? Did it go out when I swung the fucking sword?
Speaking of what?
Oh shit.
I have no idea, honestly.
Hunter,
Okay.
the draconic flame on my sword, did it go out when I swung and missed?
Oh, the Dracon. No, it didn't go out when you swung and missed. It did go out when the electricity touched it, though.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you replaced the fire ore with electricity.
Oh, you just changed the typage, dear. You didn't give me a +6. You just changed what was already imbued with the blade. So
Oh.
instead of being a fire blade, now it's a zap blade.
That's pretty awesome. Is that just how it works? That's cool as fuck. And
It's her dragon has the ability to turn any weapon into a partial electric weapon.
oh, because it's blue.
Can it turn back?
It will turn back as soon as Lucaris stops focusing on it, or if you choose to invoke your bonus action to relight the sword with your Draconic Mark.
Oh, that's right. That's why I can do that. Thank you. I'm good for now.
Let me do
But
We got fire and
sword
electric.
from the guy. Is
I
that
just
the sword from the
get
guy?
Need some caffeine in you, bitch. It is the sword of the guy that killed. Yes. Hyperion, can you tell me what you want to do this turn, sir?
as a bonus action after the miss,
My mom called back. I'll do Toll the Dead on my next turn. On my next turn, Trevor.
all right.
On me.
Hyperion will jump to the other. Will roll after that miss. You know, actually, let's get colorful with it. Hyperion lashes out with his great sword as he rolls through these two, making a miss, but it's artfully done. So now this one in the middle is surrounded.
Well
You know what?
done.
That is a fantastic maneuver, but it does not consume your action. You can still take an attack if you please.
He already tried attacking. He failed.
Yeah, but if you go up,
I did
into
not
the
see that. Oh, slice, baby 9. Okay, so you're using your movement to surround him. Okay, so the blights are up now. Left you, baby. The blights are going to do a couple of things. Okay, they have advantage on you as well because they still have you surrounded. So, Mr. Tank, here's blight number 1. Here's blight number 2. And here's blight number 3. So that is a 16, a 12, and a 16. So all 3 of the blights start pounding on Hyperion's armor, none of which seeming to find a good spot to pierce. Torin said he wants to Toll of the Dead, which I do believe is a saving throw. Is it a con save? Who remembers, con or wisdom?
It's a con. Yeah.
Con save. Con save. Con save is a whole plus nothing on the blights. That is a resounding 20.
Ooh.
Sure, but I'm 9% sure it is.
Which means another Toll of the Dead that tolls to no one.
It's a wisdom save.
It's a whiz, Dave. Well, you know, that changes all of a -1, so that's a 19. Still tolls to all of nothing.
Okay.
Mr. Lokiris, my friend, are you going to maintain concentration on Hyperion's weapon? Is that your plan?
Totally, that is so good.
No. He notices Hyperion's frustration of not hitting anything with his electrified sword, and noticing that he is upset by the lack of flame, he will transfer it to the arrows of Inkara.
Okay. Inkara's arrows now buffed by an electric aura. Veer, you get your wish. It is your turn.
I'm gonna take out my short sword.
One of them.
Torin.
Ass.
Oh, the one I have, the fire one I have.
Oh, okay. Are you going to cast Firebolt with it?
I don't know. I never found out what I can do with it.
Okay. And
Did you just give me a spoiler?
I may have just given you a spoiler because I forgot you never identified the sword.
I rested with it and stuff.
Oh, then you. Oh, if you rested with it, then you have access to his magics. Yes, you've attuned to it, so you do have access to his
I
magics.
asked you last time what it is, and you said you only find out when you use it.
Okay. Well, you're using it right now, so we're gonna go ahead and go ahead and tell you this. You have 2 options. You feel either the swell of ability to swing the sword as if it was just a short sword, or the ability to channel some latent magics within the sword.
I can do firebolt.
Not fireball, firebolt.
I said firebolt.
Would you like to channel said latent magics within the sword?
Yes.
There's
Pick a
only
target.
one firebolt here. And he
I'm gonna
exists.
choose this one.
Roll me a d20 plus 5.
Damn.
How many times can I do it?
It has 6 charges. So you rolled me a 16. That is enough to hit. Give me a d10 fire damage. Asshat, because I rolled it. So Veer pulls out the short sword that she found in the tomb, sitting in the ashen fireplace. Feeling some swell of magics within the sword, she points the tip of it at the creature, and you watch this sizable bolt of flame spew forth from the tip, igniting the needle blight before her, or rather the twig blight, I should say, before her. Not quite a lethal attack, but certainly a significantly damaging one. Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. That's fire damage, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Okay, the one in front of you is immolated by a firebolt. And Kara, that makes it your turn. That was a solid one shot on a needle blight. For a 12 to hit, you're going to find your arrow soar past this creature into the sand behind it.
I'm down in that all.
The coarse sand blunting the tip and the rocky surface of the land splintering the shaft. Brill, that makes it your turn.
Holy crap. Let's see. I'll just do another chill touch. Try this again. Try it again. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh my god. Please get something better.
It's a 5% chance. Just say no, it's not super high. A 17 is plenty. How much damage are we talking in necrotic here? We're talking 4 points of necrotic. Okay. As the already rotten needles that this creature's body is composed of begin to decompose ever further, it drops, slumping into a pile of inanimate flesh. Followed now. In Hyperion, you are last in the stack now. What would you like to do?
Hyperion, after watching these two get eviscerated, turns, looks at the last remaining standing enemy, grabs. Is that enough to hit?
What'd you roll here? You rolled a resounding. Torin's getting a total of the dead ready for me. You rolled a resounding 11, which is in fact not enough to hit as the needle blight dodges your attack.
Okay. I'm gonna half sword him if I killed him.
Hyperion is having a bad time hitting these things. Torin manages to roll me a Toll of the Dead, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the -1 save that it takes to resist the Toll of the Dead. I've gone ahead and rolled a 9. So Torin's Toll of the Dead finally landing some meaningful damage. Hyperion it ducks under your sword. It is concussed by a dinging sound through the air, which annihilates it entirely. We are now out of initiative.
Hyperion will look at Tord and just sort of give a kind of a quick little bow.
As Torin is currently AFK, I will start you, Hyperion, as you are bathed in rotten needles and cactus juice, standing where you are.
Good time to go down the little whirlpool.
Hyperion will look around. Oh, you know what? Actually, Hunter, I've been meaning to ask, how many uses of magic, like how many spells can I cast at level 4? Is it still 3?
You probably should know that, because you're supposed to be keeping track. Let me go verify for you.
Thank you. I apologize. I knew it at one point.
Let's see here. Because your smite each smite you cast used one, and your cure wounds used one, so you might in fact be out.
I believe I'm out, but
let's see here. Oh wait, unless you're playing the old version of Paladin, in which case your smites are class feature. I can't remember off the top of my head which one you're doing. So you are level 4 pure Paladin?
Yep.
So you have in fact 3 first level spell slots.
I've used all 3. Sorry for making a search that.
However, your Divine Smite spell prepared in addition, you can cast it without expending a spell slot. So one of those Divine Smites was free. Only one of them used a...
Oh, perfect. All right, thank you. First Divine Smite in combat's free. Good to know.
First Divine Smite per long rest is free.
Okay, I will write that in my notes. And I will walk over to Ankara, breathing heavily as I've missed all of my strikes, and that has expended lots of energy. Just sort of put
Welcome back, Sean.
my hand on her obvious wounds, or at least the closest cluster of needles, to then go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on.
Okay, your final spell slot dumped into Cure Wounds. That's 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier to bring Ankara up to probably maximum. This rolls well. 8 points of healing Ankara transferred to you through the final Cure Wounds.
Inkara will look to Hyperion and bow her head slightly and say, "Thank you."
Hyperion will just nod and then walk away.
Silent, stoic.
I'll look Iris to perch on her.
How what?
How do you check your spellcasting?
On the spell page of your character sheet. At the top.
When do you add that?
What do you mean?
When do you add the spellcasting modifier?
Spellcasting modifier is used when you cast a spell that requires a saving throw. So if you have a spell that says like con saving throw or wisdom saving throw, like these guys have been using, that means that my creature needs to use that stat on their side. So I need to use my con or my wisdom and beat your spellcasting modifier.
Well, mine, I just have a spell attack bonus, which is 6.
Your spell attack bonus is how easy it is for you to hit spells that have an attack roll.
And then I have spellcasting ability, which is wisdom.
That's the stat you use to boost your spells. But if you go to save DC.
Spell attack.
Oh, it's the same thing. Oh.
Yeah. So this is what they have to beat to get effective. This is what they have to beat to avoid your spells. This is what you add.
So it's just called different things, but different
Not necessarily. This is what they have to beat if you cast a spell that has a saving throw. This is what you use if you're using an attack roll spell. So if you use something which is I need to hit you, it's an attack roll. If you use something which is you need to resist my spell, that's the number to beat.
Okay.
Certain different spells do different things.
It's your whatever the
That is
modifier is plus your
so
first spell attack.
how do I recharge my thing? Do I need to use fire or
Every
is it
long
just
rest.
Long rest.
Yep. As long as you are attuned to it, it will recharge on its own every long rest. You get to roll a d6 in a long rest
Okay. To see how many charges I get?
to see how many charges you get back. Yep. So it might not get all 6 back every day, but it came fully charged. And you now know what it does. It is both just a generic short sword and gives you the ability to cast 6 fire bolts a day with a +5 to hit. Isn't that fun?
Hey, what the fuck?
So it's not always going to be a 1d20.
What do you mean?
Because I have to roll a 1d20 plus 5.
That's always, yeah. Because it's the sword making the attack, technically.
Okay.
Anyway, so at this point we have Sean has returned. Sean, you were actually got the kill. I saw the ass hat from me rolling a 20 on my saving throw there. That was kind of spiteful on my part there. But your Toll of the Dead did kill the final creature, so you did hit at least one of them. Hyperion, having used up all of his spell slots in that battle, is now standing in a pile of rotten cactus flesh and covered in noxious juice.
What do you think a good place to write this in would be? Under my spells or under that little thing?
Honestly, I would put it in your inventory.
Okay.
Because it is taking up slots in your inventory anyway, so just include stuff about the weapon in your inventory. Whatever makes the most sense for you to remember it is really the answer to that question. So Hyperion has taken the time to go heal Ankara. Veer, it is you and the stack to react to the bullshit that just happened.
Well, I am covered in gross juices, right?
Indeed.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, okay, that was absolutely fucking horrific and disgusting. I'm just gonna go into this water real quick. Don't mind me, just to wash some shit off.
Oh no.
Should I not go in the water? What's in the water?
Well, this thing was.
What is in the water?
Well, that thing came
No,
out.
that thing was in the cave underneath the water.
Technically, it crawled out of the water, though.
What was in the cave?
I'll go in the water with you. Let's go.
Alright,
Shall we send down what your familiar so that way we can see what is down there, but through their eyes?
can breathe.
So these two are going to take a dip in the raging waters behind them.
Or not! I guess we can go down the raging fucking whirlpool.
I didn't know it was fucking raging.
It is a pretty quickly moving river that emerges from underground and zips over to a whirlpool.
Be peaceful.
I think the disturbing vortex lines leading all the way down to the Anyway, it is not so deep.
You can still see the bathtub even though it's draining, so...
There are very different levels of water movement going on here. You find as you step in that the water is not so deep that you can't touch the bottom.
Okay.
So you're able to stand. It is trying hard to push you, but it is resistible. If you were to fall, it could probably sweep you away. But you are able to stand in it through some effort of your own legs and wash away the noxious cactus juice. Beer, can you make a nature check for me?
I can do that. Wait, give me a little back.
This beer is working on making a nature check as they both step into the fast-moving water. The first number is a 13. Okay. Veer, this water is kind of disturbingly cool.
Like too cold.
For something that consistently bakes in the desert sun and is moving this quickly, it is kind of cold. Really, you'll notice this after a few minutes of standing in the water as you notice the internal body heat getting pulled away. Like, whoa, can't be losing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out.
All right. I was gonna say, can we see the bottom of the? Oh, no, it's raging too. It's moving too much. You can't see the bottom, unless you can.
I'm gonna get out.
It's not like whitewashing out or something.
So as these two crawl out of the water, kind of shivering a little bit, it is up to Miss Ankara now. Down a single arrow to lead us off. These two come out shivering from the water. Okay.
Were we able to see the bottom?
You were able to touch the bottom.
Yeah, we're standing in it.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if I could see the bottom. Like, see from...
Oh, you want to know if you can see the bottom.
Is it white?
Oh, it is far too turbulent and full of silt to actually see the bottom.
To actually see the bottom. Okay. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay. Okay. Alright, I guess that's it. I was gonna try to look underneath or even dunk in and look, but I can't see shit. If I can't see anything, it won't matter. I was gonna see if there's anything shiny or something I can see underwater, but if I was to even dunk my head under. But if it's still...
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to...
matter.
You wouldn't really want to see much. You'd just get sand in your eyes and have a bad time.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm under the water.
What?
We're out of the water.
Yeah, you guys are out of the water. So it's up to either... I'm going to say it's up to Ankara now to give us her leeway as I see
She
you walked
wants
over.
me to send my little birdie down.
Little birdie.
Yes,
send little
I
Kairos.
recommend that you send down your familiar like last time.
Okay.
And not go yourself. That is a bad idea.
That worked out so well. All right.
Hey, well, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna summon my familiar again.
Okay. Using your animal companion to pull a new Fey familiar, or the same Fey familiar, I guess, out from the wild once more, as your little bird emerges and kind of gives you a nice peck on the noggin for getting it killed before.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask it to go down the thing again to see what's going on.
Okay. You guys watch as this little birdie takes off and goes sploosh in the water. Veer, if you focus your mind enough to look through the eyes of your familiar, you will see that it is relatively dark down here, save for a slight glow on what is a small plateau down where the waterfall basin ends. There's a lit sconce down here.
What's a scone?
It is a freestanding bowl for fire.
Is it green fire?
It is not green. It is not green fire.
Green.
It is the regular fire color.
Damn it.
Okay. Does you see anything else?
Beyond this little sconce with fire in it, you see two humanoid figures in
Okay.
fairly medium armor, swinging away at the rock face.
The rock face.
Each carrying a pickaxe, shield slung across their back, pickaxe in hands, swinging away at the rock face. This is where I'll ask if your creature is trying to be stealthy or is simply investigating haphazardly.
Probably stealthy.
Can you make a stealth check?
Yeah.
So he went. Okay.
He went down the whirlpool.
In the whirlpool again. Was it
Mhm,
intense?
Oh,
I'm walking over.
that's bad.
For the bird who is tiny and kind of rocketed through it, it was doable. So your bird is making more noise between the swings than it anticipated, as one of the creatures turns its head, and you see that there is no flesh upon the bone. These are entirely skeletal figures
Oh,
with sunken, glowing green orbs in their eyes.
so they were like summoned or like made.
As it stares back at you before continuing its job, caring very little for your presence. Your bird is having trouble finding a way to get back out of the cave, as it can't really make it back up through the whirlpool.
Can't I just put it back in the thing?
You sure could banish it. And
Yeah.
Okay. So Veer now has this information about what she has seen down, and it is up to her to relay that to the rest of the group. At which point, it will be up to Brill to tell people what they think. So, Veer, how do you go about telling the group what you've just observed with your burb?
I'm just gonna be like, okay, so my bird saw some sketchy shit. So there are two human, not human thingies. They're just skeletons, no flesh, with green eyes, and they're like pickaxing at the stone wall.
Love it. Sounds good.
They did not care about my bird.
Even better.
Like they just did not care. They just continued on with their work. And that's hella weird.
Ah.
Are you sharing this with the entire group or just one of us?
He's at the moment just spouting this outwardly.
Gotcha.
Now, do we care about them though?
I mean, there's
I feel
something
like
going on, and I'm curious.
It depends on what they are looking for.
Do you want to go check it out?
What are you asking?
I'm asking you.
If I have a
I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys decide on that because I tend to run into things.
I mean, Ankara brings up a great point. We do have someone who specializes in the dead. Brill, would you have an interest in looking closer?
Yeah, let's go and I jump in. I'll do it.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a bad idea.
All right. Well, as Brill's like, yeah, let's do it. Doink into the whirlpool he goes. Brill, I need you to make an athletics check.
Oh no.
On top of that, I do have a swim speed the same as my movement speed,
What
my
back?
regular walking speed.
Make an athletics check at advantage.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll help me, but we'll try.
With a 15. Okay. Brill, you are able to stay mostly upright as you follow this swirling pool down. It dumps out into an open waterfall, which kind of lets you drop like 20 feet, just free fall.
Jesus.
And you plunk into the rapids at the bottom.
Okay, for those that don't just jump in like that, who wants guidance?
Me, but I kind of want to wait to see if the
I want
corpse
to
comes
go
up
down.
or not.
Because I think this was a information grabbing mission that we need to stay put for.
Also, how did you get back out?
Yeah, how is he getting out? We didn't even tie a rope to him. The original plan was a rope.
That's a very good point.
That's why I do not like lizard folk.
Maybe become a rescue mission.
God damn it.
So, Brill, now that we have split the party and you were down there on your own, with your swim speed, you're able to recover in the basin at the bottom, and you can flutter on over to the rock, not cliff, but plateau that is at the bottom of this waterfall basin. This oddly flat area inside the cave, and what you will find as you pop up there is exactly what Inkar described. You see two pretty generic skeletal mobs.
You mean there?
Sorry, Veer. That's what Veer says. Veer's in familiar saw, and Veer then described to you. You see two pretty generic skeletal mobs plunking away the wall in front of them with pickaxes. These undead don't seem anything particularly special to you. These just seem like fallen foot soldiers summoned by some magic user and given the task of digging something up.
Do we help it dig? And then, like, when we find it, we kill them and take it. What if the thing that summoned them is looking through their eyes?
It's always a possibility.
Can I see if whatever they're striking actually seems like it's doing any damage to the rock?
Sure.
Or if it just seems like
You-
it's fake.
You plunk away. You watch as they plunk away at the rock. They don't have a lot of strength. So each time they strike the wall, it's doing not much.
Take the pickaxes and do it yourself.
It's doing maybe little chips here and there. So the loose rock comes by. Every time they hit a pretty solid patch of rock, you can tell that it's taken them a very long time to dig away. The evidence of the rubble next to them suggests that they've been at this for a while. Noticeably, they pay you almost no mind.
Do I see any other pathways around here? Or is it just dead end?
It seems to be mostly a dead end. The plateau is a bit bigger than it looks, but this cave doesn't really go much farther. The water basin lets go into an underground tunnel that would be difficult to swim, but other than that, kind of comes to an end.
So, if I can time like the swings of these axes, these pickaxes, I want to see if do I want to spend that?
You want to see what?
I was going to attempt to time it and try to cast magic weapon on one of the pickaxes for the skeletons to see if it causes it to do any extra effect.
Magic weapon. Okay. Sure.
I'm intrigued.
You can certainly use a spell slot for magic weapon here.
See if it does anything.
If you empower one of the pickaxes, what you will find is the lack of strength in the skeleton's arms kind of ceases to matter as its next swing with the enchanted weapon takes out this hunk of rock. The creature takes a moment to inspect its weapon, kind of surprised by the efficacy of it. You watch its head kind of rotate 180 back at you as it examines the remnants of you casting the spell. It rotates its head back, and it begins swinging with a little bit more enthusiasm as it is now making progress.
Hmm. And this can last for him up to an hour's concentration.
You watch as each swing of the pickaxe now causes a noticeable chunk of rock to crumble onto the floor.
And this just looks like regular rock, or does it look like some kind of crystal-y, gem-like stuff?
Most of it is just pretty normal. It's some kind of like dense sandstone.
Okay. Huh. Well, fuck yeah. I can only concentrate, so I can only cast it on one. Sorry, buddy. I'll apologize to the other skeletons. Say I can't cast this twice right now.
The other skeleton does not seem to respond to your apology.
I still talk
for what it's
to my
worth,
friends.
for the rest of you, Brill has been down there for at least 5 minutes, and you have heard no meaningful response from him.
Well, we have no way of getting out of there that we know of, and we don't know where we're gonna get ourselves into. So what the fuck do we do?
We send in Kara down with a rope.
Excuse you.
Agreed.
Agreed. We lower the cat.
They love
Cat in
water.
the water.
To the water fountain of doom.
Despite your
Just
fact
send like
that
Cyrus.
I know that is a joke,
Is not.
and I know that because I know that you are not stupid, and I know that you do not know that cats do not like her.
Okay,
I
can we
do
send
actually
Beer's
like
bird down with a rope?
Water does not faze me. I am okay with water. Secondly, no.
No.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Fuck you mean no?
The rat is down there with the skeletons. He is fine.
Can we send Beer's
mean-
bird down with a rope?
But my bird can't really do anything to help.
Can it carry things
Oh,
though?
you can get raw.
Well, I don't
Actually,
think
what
it's big
about
enough
your,
to carry anything?
What about your friendly lizard? And he will motion to.
Excuse you.
Can he bring rope or no?
I have a very creative
You cannot-
solution to this, but I don't want to.
Can he
What,
swim?
do you want me to turn into an animal?
No. I mean, it does involve you, but I have a very fun solution to this that I thought of with your group, and I'm not going to reveal it though.
Oh,
I guess while
Tell
I'm
us.
waiting here, I'll watch these skeletons with this extra oomph
Thank
do
you.
this for a little bit. I think I can use arcane recovery while I'm here, right? In a way, well, it'll be.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
can.
good call.
You get the first spell slot back. Yeah.
Yeah, I might even do because it's up to your level half, so I can technically do one level 2 slot. So I'll just kind of take like my own.
Yep,
I'll just sit
you
down
could.
here for the hour while it's hacking,
was it?
and then short rest it.
I trying to find
Do that, I guess.
16 more. Find.
What was your insight for there, Hyperion?
Against Inkara to see if she's lying that Lokairis can't swim.
Hmm.
You do realize that even though Inkara said no, Lokairis can't swim, she actually has. It kind of she doesn't know.
He's currently a blue dragon, so he's not very good at it though. Touch the object, it won't be offended. It starts picking as much rubble off of the thing as it can to try to clean it off. And the more it picks away, the clearer it becomes, especially when the creature walks closer to the lit fire. It is this huge, probably like bowling ball sized chunk of amber colored crystal.
Jurassic Park. Sorry.
Phenomenal.
isn't Baril really small?
Really is smaller than most of you, yes.
Can a hawk pick him up?
No.
What if I send an octopus in, and the octopus lowers one of its long fucking thingies and pulls him up to the
Octopus
water?
arms are not 30 feet long.
Okay, what if the octopus drops? Baril catches it, holds on. No, That's not gonna work.
I love the thinking like a druid. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
If there is a way for Baril to hold on to the thing and yet throw it up, that would have been great.
I'm gonna like
You're
whip
still
it. I'm gonna take a
that the
giant
octopus
octopus and
It's
fucking
like a
whip
fucking
it.
kraken that can reach 30 feet.
You
I mean, giant
swim-
squid can.
Yeah, but it also has to get through the whirlpool.
Yeah, but then it can swim.
I don't have the enlarged spell. That would help, wouldn't it?
That would help, yeah.
But I don't have that yet.
That would-
I'll
that would
find a scroll.
I don't have one.
I'll ask the cat next time.
Oh, Lord. So, Brill, this creature holding up this massive amber orb. Seeming satisfied, the other skeleton puts down its pickaxe and walks over. The other skeleton pulls out a small piece of parchment.
They're gonna do a spell.
And as you watch the skeleton drop this little rolled up piece of parchment into the fire, the sconce transforms into this glimmering doorway.
We gotta go get it and go through that fucking doorway.
Brilla, if you look through this doorway, you will see a scantily lit, obsidian-laced hall full of undead.
Never mind.
It's black.
Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh.
The two skeletons march through this doorway. The one whose weapon you enchanted turns around to look at you. And it just kind of stares at you for a moment on the other side of the doorway, seeming to wonder if you're coming with them.
You.
Really, you have 30 seconds to decide before he closes the gate behind him.
So does this look like anything I've seen before? Or maybe
It looks like the base floor of a particularly affluent wizard tower.
Wait, isn't that the wizard
Oh,
we might
no!
be looking for?
Oh no! Okay, so I guess
Just scream, get your
can I-
asses down here now!
can I literally
That would work.
just straight up ask this fucking skeleton for the way in, like how to reopen this portal to the tower?
You could certainly ask. You could certainly ask.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that just to see if he has an extra way back again.
If he yelled, would we be able to hear it?
He might, although the roaring of the whirlpool would be very, very, very soft. Brill, as you query the skeleton for how to join it, all it does is kind of wave you in.
Oh, fuck.
Ask him for one of the parchment papers.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I wanted to ask him for if he has another parchment thing back. That's what I meant to. Like, does they have
Okay.
anything right nearby? Like, oh, use this if you go through this portal. Use this to come back. You know, as if you're bringing your return.
Hey,
key.
Brill, make a persuasion check.
God, nothing. It's so shitty.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Brill, they look at each other. One of them reaches into a little pouch at its waist, hands you a piece of parchment, and the gate closes.
Fuck yes.
Awesome. I'll nod.
Now
to this
copy it! We have
skeleton.
weighing out!
Please and thank you.
Yeah, so this is obviously a spell scroll, I'm guessing.
It is some kind of spell scroll, yeah.
I'll look at it and study it for a little bit, and obviously I probably, depending on the level, I can't use it, and I have no money to really, I'll try to.
I don't think you need anything to use it. I think you just throw it in the fire. The skeletons
He's trying to copy it.
are trying to copy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a minute to try to yeah, I'll try to do as much as I can to copy it. Whether or not it's not gonna finish, I'm gonna try to get as close as possible to memorize it if I can.
Okay.
Just so if I do it later, if it gets destroyed in the water
Brill.
thing, I don't know.
This magic is a bit too complex for you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Trying to wrap your brain around how it works is not really getting you anywhere. You don't think, even given the entire night down here, you wouldn't be able to copy it into your book.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So if you roll an Arcana check,
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll try that. At least he'll somehow have it for the future, even though it won't. I can't cast it. But I generally know how he
yeah,
used it.
you'll realize that you don't have the wizarding talent to copy this into your spell book yet. But you do kind of recognize what it is. It's not. It is a teleportation spell. It's not like some godly power like Gate, but it is a sort of specialized permutation on Dimension Door.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Cool.
All of this is happening. I'm gonna send my familiar bird down again to check on him.
Okay. The bird once again lines itself up with the. You guys watch as Vera's little bird lines itself up with the thing, and for the third time now, if the bird could give itself a little neck crack of encouragement, it would do such a thing, and then it flunks its way down in the whirlpool. Brill, you hear a cawing and swishing of liquid, which almost threatens to splatter on the scroll, as some random ass bird comes flying out of the water and just starts cawing at you.
Oh hey.
So you can like tell the bird whatever, because I'm looking through it and listening and stuff. You can like say what just happened and maybe tell us to come down.
Brill,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll walk over
You're gonna
to
start-
the thing and kind of explain how it works. Like do like charades and show them how it works.
Okay, without burning the spell scroll.
I'm not gonna put it
hopefully.
in the thing. I'm just gonna
All right, Brill starts explaining to his best ability what it is he has in his hands and how he got it. He tells you the story of helping the skeletons dig for the last like 10 minutes, the story of the orb that they dug up and the obsidian tower that they walked into. And then he finishes by telling you about this little scroll that he's holding, which he managed to convince them to give him another key into said obsidian layer.
No, we should come down.
And
I don't know. That's up to that's him.
Okay.
If he wants to tell you to come down, that's up to him.
how high up is the drop from to get back
20
up to
feet.
where the waterfall when it kind of lets you
20
fall
feet to
off?
the 20 feet to the end of the whirlpool, and
But isn't the little parchment gonna get wet?
if it's in his bag, it'll be okay. It'll get wet, but it won't be destroyed.
But we want to go to the Wizard's Tower.
All right, I can wait. I can tell him the. I'll point and tell him to come down, or do you want me to go back up and point out the?
We don't even know how to get you up.
That's up to you. It's up to you what you want to ask them to do.
Well, I'm kind of giving them the option. I'm telling the bird to show it to her to tell her what to ask her what they want to do. So I'll give them time to come down, or
Okay.
I'll head up
So-
a little bit.
Okay, so as Brill finishes talking to your bird, Veer, you can snap back to your own reality. And it's time for you to give your version of that to the rest of the group.
Okay. So guys, my birdie just spoke to Burrell. And then I'm gonna explain the whole story to them. I'm not gonna actually explain it because it's a long story. And I'm gonna be like, and he says we could come down and maybe try to go to the Wizard's Tower, or we could try to bring him up. What do you guys want to do?
I
I mean,
think
I'm
we
for
need
it.
to talk to a wizard.
It might be the wizard we're looking for.
It's definitely the wizard we're looking for. I'll be excited when I tell
Question.
her about it. It'll be like, this is it. Kitty.
Yeah, because he's doing that whole undead shit.
Yeah, I'll explain.
I have a question. Do
Okay.
we know if River may potentially be able to make a copy of these portals? So we can have
Do we really want to give River that power to open the portal?
No, I said make a copy.
Yeah, but she's
Alright.
gonna make a copy for herself. Or remember it or some shit.
If it's a bed,
wizard, as she says.
The wizard already screwed
I
her over
mean-
anyway, I think.
Wait,
Was it
can't we
good?
call on Zizzlegib? We can call on Zizzlegib
Oh.
Why?
because he can make a good copy. We just need to give him a secret.
I gave him a chance to give me a copy of my spellbook, and that was a sloppy fest.
Well, it still worked,
It does work.
and that was a whole ass spell book. This is just one.
It's true, we can do that.
Do you have a worthy secret?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Remember, a secret has to be about a person.
Well,
That
I mean,
does not
it probably doesn't have to be that big a secret since we're not asking for something that massive, or maybe it's bigger than we think it is. So I don't know.
He still needs a secret that is large or another person. So unless that you're trying to throw someone else under the river,
cart.
then don't.
The cart. Throw someone under the cart.
Under the bus, yeah, the cart, yeah.
That was a good save. Good
Yeah.
job.
I'll try to think of something.
And it cannot be from one of us. It has to be from you and your past.
Why can't
But
you guys
not-
come up with one?
We already have.
Hey, I did too.
So the compass was hers.
That's fair.
Let me think.
You think I'm that? I'm going down the water.
Oh, Torin's going in. He's like, all right, you guys think. Soup. Torin, as your giantism ass jumps into the water, make an athletics check for me.
All right. So I will give myself guidance before I jump in.
We love
And
that.
I think I can do it to them too, actually. It does not require concentration, I don't believe.
I think it's at 1 minute. So yeah, you have time to cast on everybody, and then you have all of 10 seconds to go zoop. But they didn't have 1 minute to be able to get down with you.
It is concentration. Okay.
Oh, it is concentration. Okay, you can only do it on yourself.
Okay, I'll go out. I will push the cat in now. No.
You push the cat in.
With guidance, though. I give her guidance and encouragement. Same time.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to drag her a little closer to the water, so we're gonna grapple her. And Kara, you feel?
the cat. I eat the cat.
Oh, you yeet the cat. Okay, well, I'm gonna need you to first grapple her, and then you can make a strength check to yeet her far enough. And Kara, you feel this wonderful sense of empowerment wash over you as Torin attempts to yoink you off the ground.
Use some guidance.
Let's go, Steve Brill. Or Sea Brill.
I told you I like water.
Exactly.
This is
There
necessary.
should not be a problem.
He's giving you what you like.
So, Torin, can you go ahead and make a contested strength check with Ankara to yoink her off the ground, please?
Happily. Why is this not letting me do a strength check? There we go.
If
You are going in the water.
23.
Ankara, can you beat a 23 with your strength?
I don't know.
With a natural 20.
You have at least a +3 strength, because otherwise the answer is no.
Has to be a +4, I think, right? Unless it's a nat 20.
Oh, she can roll a 20 +3. Okay. Ankara, you get yoinked off of the ground by the giant that is Torin as he casts a wonderful sense of guidance upon you at the same time.
Before you throw her, Torin, you're
Yep.
just gonna hear a whisper from the cat before you being like,
Oh,
I
God.
thought we were friends.
Oh no.
We are friends.
We are
He's just
friends.
giving
All
you
right.
a boost.
Torin, with your +4 strength and large demeanor, you yoink Ankara the 10 feet remaining into the water. Ankara, I need you to make an athletics check as you go swirling down the waterfall. Do you do Hyperion and Veer have anything to say about Ankara getting fucking into the water?
Well, that just happened.
Hyperion. Well, Hyperion at this time during this is standing next to Torin, and
Okay.
like he's looking down into the sinkhole, and then just sort of baffled, he just sort of jerks his head to look up at Torin, and then back at the sinkhole, then up at Torin, and just look back at the sinkhole and scream, "What the fuck!" and then jump in after him.
Ankara, with that 7 in athletics, you take a minor bonk on the way down, taking a D4 of bludgeoning damage as the you take a whole you take a whole 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you land flailing in the water basin below and manage to scramble your way up on to the plateau where Brill is hanging out. Brill, you watch a flailing cat fall out of the ceiling and land with a splash in the water before clawing your way over. And Hyperion, did you just jump in after her?
Yeah.
All right, Hyperion, what the fuck? Clank into the water. Hyperion, same thing from you, an athletics check to stay upright in the whirlpool.
Alrighty.
Before I can give guidance, you fool.
Oh wait, do I roll again for guidance?
And that was your D4.
Yeah, proceed with a D4 of bludgeoning damage.
So what do you think about the secrets?
Torin. Torin,
Yes.
you're going to feel a random weight on the top of your head.
As Locaris starts stamping on your head.
Yeah. I'm going to hold him
And
and
then
then jump in.
You will look. His face will just appear in front of yours, squinting. Knowing fully well he cannot attack you, you feel a wet trickle down your face and sides of your head as he shits on your head and then proceeds to jump into the whirlpool.
And we're going into the water. You don't have the choice to jump on your own. Torin has a death grip on you. You're coming with him. We're both taking damage if we're taking damage now. So Torin, with Locaris restrained, go ahead and make an athletics check. Veer, you watched your entire party now one at a time. 2 of them somewhat unsuccessfly just jump into the water. Torin, you're able to stay upright even while wrestling the demon dragon.
I'm gonna yell to Torin. Hey,
Torin, on your head, sir.
I'm gonna be like, hey, Torin, can I have some help? Like for guidance.
Before you go down, you hear Veer go. Before you manage to get the sentence out, you watch Torin go. Get toilet bowl down the thing. Torin, as the rather disrespectful act by Locaris is washed off of your head, you guys land with a resounding crash into the water basin below.
So in the beginning of the thing, I can choose one of 3 items, and I never chose. I think one of 3 items to have at the start of the game.
Wait, your common magic item?
Yeah.
This is a little late to be asking me about your common magic item. Okay.
One of my options was a rope.
An endless rope, yes, that you could cut and repair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't actually want to leave it here. Because I'm going to lose it.
Veer, just turn into a fish and go down the water.
She doesn't have a fish form.
Because I was thinking if we ever wanted to come back out, if I tied a rope, like, fucking on this thing or something, and then went down, the rope would be hanging there if we ever needed to go back up.
Yeah, you could do that. You just have to give up your rope.
Yeah, I don't think I'm willing to do that. It's an endless rope, though, isn't it?
Endless so far as you can cut it and it will mend itself. So you can make it be any size rope you need up to 50 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'm not willing to sacrifice my only rope. Okay, I'll just go down the whirlpool.
Okay. Veer watches the rest of the party jump, but she's like, well, I guess we're doing this. And Veer, same thing, make an athletics check. Yes, we're fucking doing this.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no, Veer. Veer, you're gonna take 2d4 damage. 2d4 bludgeoning. Let me roll that for you here. Veer, as you tumble down the clumsiest one of all, you guys watch as Veer catches her foot on something and just conks her head on the side of the rock on the way down. And as these two are crawling out of the water, Inkara and Brill, who are already on thing, you'll watch Veer be somehow falling head first into the water.
How much damage did I-
You take 7 bludgeoning damage as you land face first in the basin of water.
Bro, just I give her a 10.
I have fucking 14 health left.
And Veer crawls out of the fucking water after several minutes, gasping for air. Veer, you have this moment. You're like, I need a fish. I need a fish for.
Oh shit. Oh, you can have a swimming form, right?
Could turn into something and just it would have at least helped, but whatever.
The best thing you could have turned up was into be the snake who can actually has a swim speed.
That's fucking
Oh,
fair.
snakes do have the swim speed.
So Veer took a pretty nice conk to the head. You guys are all now at the base, the basin like level here in this rather dark cave lit only by the one sconce. Brill, your entire merry band of baboons has just jumped in after you through mixed success. Inkara looks betrayed. Torin looks accomplished, and Veer looks like she has a headache.
A fucking day.
Somebody get some ibuprofen.
I got a headache.
But now
No
we're
more of
here.
this.
Now we're here, and everything's great, and it's gonna be.
Don't worry, because he has had so many concussions in his life. It's not even fun. There's even this part in his skull that's a little indented. Well, to be fair, I also have an indent in my
Someone
skull.
must be aiming at the same
I was gonna say,
spot.
I got
then.
one of
I'm
those
wondering
too.
about this.
I mean,
to hit him in this spot. Oh wait, what?
It's a little fucked up by now. My head's so fucking broken.
like that thing from the movie Concussion is gonna fucking happen to him.
The
It's a
football
I swear to God.
or something. I don't know.
It's a bad time. Okay, I'm a little fucked up. My wife is
The one with
having a
Will
field
Smith.
day.
About the football, the football game, the football blah blah blah. My words are not wording.
Because concussion.
Because concussions, yeah.
Hey, I was dropped as a baby, okay?
Jesus Christ, Mo.
Was!
So is that.
Nice. Explains a lot.
Oh wow! Friendly fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Brill's gonna stand over here and wait for the battle to
Hey,
stop.
hey, only I can say that.
And I'm gonna take a short rest while I'm here.
We got some goddamn friendly fire going on over here. I don't know what to do with this.
Brill's gonna do. You're gonna see Brill sit
Neither
down,
do
open
I.
his book, and start taking a short rest, and he's gonna say, and he's gonna put one finger up and say, we're not gonna say anything, but he's just gonna say,
Did you hear
his
fucking?
hand signals 1 hour.
Did you hear fucking? What the? Fucking Josh, what the fuck did I do?
It was
I
just
tried
an
to
easy
relate. I'm
target.
sorry.
Torin comes over here. He's like, I'm gonna watch this too over.
Why did I?
Over here.
Why
Saber.
did I do? Why did I deserve to be annihilated?
I'm going to take a short rest.
Okay.
Good night.
You guys, I mean, the whole group's gonna have to agree to a short rest.
We do a long rest?
No.
A long rest in this cave. That seems plausible.
That'd be a fun time.
We have
This
to
is
go
my new-
fire
this is one of my
team, we can-
hideouts,
we have
by the
7
way.
days.
You don't have time.
I want magic.
I've decided to make this one of my hideouts.
Maybe you shouldn't have used all of your fucking magic in one fight.
I was throwing hate with that, though. Like, there was some heat coming off me.
Literally. Alright, we'll short rest this then, I guess, if you guys want to.
Is everyone in agreement to take a short rest here then?
Yeah.
This is a short rest, Amy. This
Short-
is how
I will
Uh,
wash my hair thoroughly.
A
Throwing
short
out-
rest.
Can I go up to fucking Torin first and give him a good old scratch?
Yes.
For your disrespect.
I
Oh,
brought
so-
your dragon down, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did you just? Also, to be fair, dear, I opened the door only so far as that there were skeletons. I did not anticipate, and this is on me because you can't anticipate. I did not anticipate anybody helping the fucking skeletons. That was a new one.
Hey, when you
That
get
was a
to do it,
surprise.
hey, it makes me feel good.
We sending the lizard necromancer. That was your first mistake.
I did not send in the liquid necromancer. The lizard necromancer jumped the fuck in of his own volition.
He sent it. You.
Trying to figure out a new spell and kind of create like use frostbite, but it's like floating in one place, and try to like stretch it out and almost like throw it and change that cantrip to a ray of frost instead.
You can work on it. You can spend some time working on it. That's a great use of your short rest time.
To do that.
If you can change a spell to another spell in your spell list over time, yeah, I suppose you could. I mean, you're a
Similar.
druid after all, so you have a lot of access to other spells.
I didn't know that was.
Plus, it would give
It's
me
not technically possible, but I'm allowing it for wizards who can study new spells. For you as a druid, I would ask for some inspiration on your part, like why do you want to learn a new spell? Like if you're saying, "Hey, I'm a spore druid, I want to work on a spell that I think I should be able to understand," then okay, that's one thing,
Well, can I? No, I can't because it's not unlocked yet. Zombies.
No, you're not enough level for that. He's trying to turn one cantrip into another cantrip, which is
Yeah.
more plausible.
Plus, it's still like frostish. It's similar in a way.
Right. Not a big jump.
Plus, that would give both of us a different version of the spell, which have different
Yeah, that's
effects
weird.
instead of us both hitting with the same spell.
I want more range. I want to like not kill everybody around.
And it's the same range, so a lot of it's like similar.
Yeah, where the fuck would I get it from?
You would buy one.
But they don't seem to do that much.
They don't do that much damage, but you want a targeted ranged attack.
Yeah, but one that actually does something.
That's fair.
A magic.
That's a good goal for you then.
Look at my finger. It suddenly grew.
That's incredible. So everyone is back. We've taken a short rest. Brill has spent the time repeatedly casting frost over and over and over again at the water, trying to change its nature. Hyperion, coming off of the long rest, we'll start with you, sir. What would you like to do?
At the moment, I will switch out my sword and re-equip my shield and my axe, I believe. Yeah, my Frosty Boy axe.
Okay.
And I will make a investigation check on the surroundings, and I would just like a quick re-description of what I can see.
You're investigating.
Or
So
would
I
that-
think this is you're
Would that be-
looking for a perception check to me.
Okay, let me re-roll. Can I stick with the investigation check?
If you can tell me something specific you're looking for.
The way out.
I was gonna say yes. Let's investigate possible ways in and or out of this area.
You see precisely two: the way you came in and where the water disappears underground.
Can I do another investigation check to see if there's any evidence that it is used as an exit? The water dissipating underground?
For what? Other than the water, just
Investigating to see if it's been used as an exit for this place.
I'm not even sure how you would classify that. Personally,
Like
Sure, I'm assuming for tracks.
Yeah, I'll nature it.
you
Does
have
it-
rolled a 16.
does it
I mean, if anything, used it as an exit. They didn't disturb the land more than the water did.
Okay.
Did they leave their
Well-
pickaxes behind?
They did leave the pickaxes behind.
Do you guys want to dig?
Yeah, so we can take.
See if we can get some of those orbs. Maybe try to trade it to the wizard for our lives if we need to.
Hyperion will grab one of these picks and then turn to Brill and just say,
Magic this
we
bitch.
did follow you down. Now what?
Okay. So what they did is they used. I casted magic weapon on this, and they were able to break the stone a little more, and they found some amber, it looked like. And then they went back into this tower with this scroll by putting it in this fiery candles thing.
So we need to find the amber is what I'm hearing.
I'm not sure if we need to find the amber, but this is how they got back. I don't know if it like is a secondary requirement.
Hyperion will cock back the pick and give a mighty swing at the nearest stone surface.
Okay. You made a strength check. Oh, let's see, 19. Okay. Well, with your much more muscled arms than the skeletons, you're going to succeed in knocking off a sizable chunk of sandstone, which crumples to the ground.
There's 2 picks, right?
Got you.
So Torn gets the second pick, and we'll do the same thing.
Seems like a great plan then. So the two of you start swinging away at the rock, seemingly taking Veer's idea to try and have something to bargain your lives for if you do manage to get there. And let's see what we're doing. Torin, you're going to have similar success, certainly far more success than the skeletons were having before Magic Weapon.
Yep.
Slightly less of a good hit than what Hyperion managed, but that's to be expected, given that it's kind of random chance where you hit the rock at this point. And let's see here. You guys are here. Okay. As the boys start pecking away at the wall, Hyperion with the pickaxes of the dead, we're going to look at Veer and Inkara. What are you two up to?
I'm gonna ask them again, guys. Do you think we should call that devil dude? I don't want to say his name, so just in case it like calls him or some shit, to help us copy the scroll and or give us some other things to help us with the wizard if need be. Or you think that's a bad idea?
I think it's a 50.
I don't think we need to do that yet, but let's table that.
Yeah, he's
Fair.
definitely a good, or he's definitely a die roll in its own right. But
Right.
Yeah.
It's a thought.
Yeah, let's. I don't want to owe him something and then cap out on what I could give him.
That is fair.
Because if we need him to help in a split second or within a minute, it might not be the best to do it ahead of time. Since he can leave whenever. At least.
But we'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, it's a good point. Good idea to remember him.
It's Hyperion's responses make it sound like I'm at a job interview. Like, well, we'll give you a call. We'll keep you
We'll
in
have
mind.
my people call you your people. Okay.
Well, we thank you for your time, and we'll get back to you.
Exactly.
What a dick kick line.
Um,
Yeah. Other than that,
I might as well swing again, just to see if. Yeah, just keep mining.
do you want? Ooh.
Okay.
Diggy hole.
Diggy diggy hole, digging hole.
I have a coworker who's obsessed with that. It's quite fitting. We're planting trees.
Love it.
Now, Jack,
Hunter,
step 2 is don't cut them back up.
if I
What'd you
pull
say?
up my map, who are
Okay.
you speaking to?
Go ahead. Pull out your map.
If I pull out my map and study it, will it no longer be the surface but underground?
Your map still appears to be mapping where you would be on the surface.
See.
So you got your ears hanging out, waiting for the guys to. You're like, all right, I guess we're not summoning the motherfucker.
Has it mapped out and marked where the Master's Tavern is from where we're underground, but above ground?
So mapped what?
So
Yep.
the map fills out as we visit places.
Sure.
Hence the reason we know where the golem is. Did it map out where the Master's main den was? Underground, but like above ground on the map.
The only map you have is the entrance to the Master's Burrow on the surface.
That sucks.
The map does not pierce the outer layer of the world.
Turn the map over.
Okay, I flip it over.
You find a blank sheet on the other side.
Too easy. I attack the wall some more.
Make all your research on it.
I'm waiting for one of you to roll. So you rolled a 19 there on the strength. Okay. Between the two of you, as I add all these numbers up, one of you hears a clank that does not sound like the wall. And if you pause your digging for a moment, one of you will realize you have struck something harder than the rock around it.
Okay.
Or pulling back your pickaxe and sort of signaling perhaps Hyperion to stop digging for a moment. You see this jagged sort of tetrahedral crystal with a pretty reasonable crack in it.
Ooh. That's shiny.
It is a very deep orange amber color.
Oh, culprit liver. The thing they had was like this thing.
The amber, yes. Right? That's what it was. Amber, you said?
This is a much more jagged version of what they dug up with a bit more damage. It's also a bit darker, but it is reminiscent of what they found.
Well, isn't darker necessarily better?
You have no idea in this context.
Like a tea.
Yes, it's very similar, but slightly different. Theirs wasn't as jagged, and not as dark as this, but I'm gonna guess it will do.
Okay. Begin to break it out gently.
What if they were digging so long because they needed a pure one?
They seemed pretty. Well, they did examine it, right? When I pulled it out, he cleared it off, and then.
They did take some time to look at it before walking away with it. They sure did.
Yeah, so they investigate, like actually checked it out for quite a bit before figuring.
Hunter, can I roll a perception to see if I can see any discarded amber pieces?
Sure. That sounds like an investigation to me, though.
To confirm this theory.
How heavy is this amber piece?
It weighs several pounds at least. It's a pretty big crystal.
To break one in half and put it on top of my staff.
If you manage to hand break a piece of crystal, that's a feat of strength in and of itself.
Yeah, I don't have that strength.
Inkara, if you look around in the rubble, it'll take some digging, but after a while you see discarded chunks of or slivers thereof, much smaller or much more broken crystals.
I believe Brill is right. They were looking for something much more whole and less damaged. As said by this pile of broken and tiny fractures of rock and gem.
Okay. Then we can just keep on digging.
Dig some more.
Upon hearing that, Hyperion will again put some weight behind his pick.
Fuck yeah.
Not.
He did, goddamn.
Okay,
That was a bottom
Hyperion,
weight.
with a almost smite-worthy swing of the pickaxe, you hear a rumbling
Oh no.
that signals the two of you to step away from the wall.
We do.
As the
Okay.
sandstone collapses and the wall falls to dust in front of you. So the outcropping that had been dug away, the ceiling falls out, and it's now just a pile of loose rubble.
Dig.
Yeah,
Dig it.
go
We'll
ahead
dig.
and tell me point your number.
Spending some time sorting through this newly created and newly found mess. Eventually, it seems that you've found the best you're going to find at this level of stone. You find a couple more of the broken or otherwise discardable ones.
How much of the wall is there? Can they do just next to it?
I mean, at this point, I'm going to have to start subtracting hours if we keep digging.
We tried. I'm just gonna be like, good job, guys. You tried.
We can come back another time. If you guys wanna try this portal and then if we
Don't I have anything that can burrow?
We know where it is.
Sure.
You can burrow? I don't think so.
I mean, I have a rat. Velociraptor, maybe?
Velociraptor cannot
Yeah.
burrow. No. No. You're going to break your little claws is what you're going to do.
Damn, I need a mole.
Yeah, I'm all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mole,
so-
that's a funny-
Shall we teleport or we gonna keep wasting time?
Let's not waste time.
Alright.
Let's teleport.
Let's hold on to this Amber. Let's bring it over here just in
See
case.
what happens. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I will I will reenact, or I will redo what they did. The skeletons. Exact way.
Okay.
The scroll.
So you guys are already you guys are all in agreement to this then?
Yep.
I will take.
So-
I'll ask if I can take because he was holding the crystal right when he did it. I will ask to take the crystal just in case I have to hold it while it
Yeah.
happens.
It's true.
Just in case it is like something is used with it, like an extra key or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So be it.
Why do we need to leave when we can't open a portal?
Suck to
Huh?
suck.
Never mind, ignore me.
She said, what if we need to get out of there quick and we don't have another portal?
Then we just kill everything.
Oh my goodness! It's like I've been saying that this entire time, and no one has been listening to me whatsoever.
Have you though?
As we say that,
When you
Brill's
talk
gonna be
loud,
like,
people stop listening.
as
I'm gonna-
as she
yeah, I'm
says
gonna-
that, Brill's just gonna be like, well, I just asked the skeleton for another one and he handed it to me, so they have extras.
Okay, cool. Rob the skeletons.
Just keep an eye out to see little, yeah.
Rob the skeletons.
I just.
Grave robbers.
All right, yeah, let's get going. I'm gonna. And once we get in, and we're able to get through. I'll hand Torin the crystal back once we're through everyone's through.
Okay.
I'll
You
take
watch.
it away.
You guys watch as this, as he throws the paper into the sconce. It flickers for a moment, sort of questioningly. It almost looks like it's not going to work.
But then
And
does.
then a doorway large enough to allow two people through at a time forms over the surface of the sconce, like a mirror on the surface of the air, behind which you can see an obsidian-laced black stone tower.
Well, that's
go in.
interesting.
Let's go. And then we'll
Yeah, so Burrow's going first, just going second.
I gotta do all that in one block so I can teleport here. Yeah, what order are you guys walking through?
I'll go first, and I'll tell people we might have like under 30 seconds to do this. Estimate
Okay.
the time it took.
I'll go
last
next.
time.
Okay, so these two are in front. You're going first. Is this the order?
Yep. Well,
Something like this?
Yeah. I like that order.
Grab you all. As you guys run through before the portal closes, and you are met with a veritable procession as a mirrored sconce dumps you out in the middle of what almost appears to be a throne room.
Oh shit,
Accidentally stuck down in your nose.
bro.
Nice.
Whoopsies.
Boss battle time.
Bro, that
Oh, fuck.
skeleton is
In the
badass,
fucking
dude.
throne room.
Bro, instantly
was a
eyes
mistake!
this thing right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Running through the turn order now. I'll give each of you an opportunity to look around the room before we progress with the dialogue. Hyperion, you're first in the turn order.
I don't want to be first in the turn order.
Oh,
All right, so I will roll a.
Did I just hear Torin catch up to the rest of the people? Oh, shit.
I was zoomed in on the right-hand side, so I'm like, oh, empty room. The fuck not.
Yeah. You're like, nothing, and you scroll over. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, love. What? Tell my friend.
So
Hyperion, you're going to use your religion to investigate?
Don't attack.
Yes, I want to see. Actually, no. That religion is a attempt at a buff. Is there any way I can give 1 or 2 extra HP with that roll to my companions?
No, that is not an ability that you have.
Okay.
Unless you can cast aid.
Is that a...
I cannot. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then yes, I will use that as an investigation. Does this place have any religious ties?
You feel a dark miasma permeating the stone of this area. There are no gods here.
There are no
No gods that you would worship.
You came to the darkness for naught.
All right.
Veer, then we
Hyperion
fall.
will,
Okay, go ahead, Hyperion. Sorry.
Hyperion will turn to Brill upon looking at all the skeletons around, grab him by whatever
So-
article of clothing he finds close to him, pull him close, and just sort of whisper, "What fell place have you brought us to?"
He's gonna
Veer, we
jump
fall to
out,
you
like,
at this point.
I'm gonna
Shocking
walk
excitement.
forward a little bit.
Like he's
God.
horrified
Nope.
and excited.
Okay,
at the
so we're
same
gonna-
time.
We're going to put a pause on that because right now I just wanted to give everybody an opportunity to look around the room and observe and see how each person was going to interpret the situation. But now knowing that you want to be the first to walk forward, I've got that queued up, and it will happen. Is there anything you want to? Is there anything you want to do to investigate the area before you walk forward?
Perception.
I'll Arcana.
Okay.
things.
You'll Arcana, so you're gonna roll Arcana. Okay. Brill, you are overwhelmed and dumbfounded by the level of necromancy at play here.
Yeah, so as Hyperion's telling me shit, I'm like half zoned out.
Veer, as you look around, you feel a disturbing separation from nature here. Even the stone that this tower is made from was not quarried in a natural place. This is not from this plane.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so we're not on our plane anymore?
Hard to say. The stone that the tower is made of is not from this plane.
Which people can do that. Oh god.
And then we fall to Torin, the priest, and Ankara, the ranger, to say how they're going to react before two things play out at once, which is Hyperion is going to get scared and grab a hold of Brill and be like, "What the fuck?" And Veer is going to walk forward.
What is happening?
Perception check.
Okay.
Looking for, I guess, like who's in charge? What do I think they might be trying to do here?
Okay. Who's in charge is seemingly obvious. It is the surprisingly small individual with a staff sitting on a massive obsidian throne in front of you.
Got the throne, okay.
It's pretty clear to him, and it seems to be that the next one in charge would be the knight next to him.
Yep.
Or advisor. And all the rest of them in here seem to be just sort of fodder. Summon different brutes for different tasks.
And do I see the amber?
You see two similar ambers magnified many times over in these orb holders on either side of his throne.
Okay.
The one that you're holding was like maybe the size of your fist. These are the size of you.
That's much, much bigger.
It's alright. It's all the way up, baby.
Although if you look closer at these with your 18 perception, they aren't just one piece. They seem to be amalgamations of smaller pieces.
Okay. We brought tribute.
And then Ankara, the last one to have a chance to look around before Veer will take a step forward, and Hyperion will shake Brill out of his trance.
Yeah.
What's Ankara thinking / wanting to do to look around here?
Detect magic, so I can detect main sources of magic or flows of magic in this room. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry, I had my mute on there. You're not going to have time to ritual cast that. It's going to take a spell slot.
Yeah, its rituals are 10 minutes.
Alright. Can I look for weaknesses on the knight and the man in the chair?
You can do a spell at a
We can
ritual spell.
try.
You have to use
Yeah, you're not going to have time to complete the ritual before the story will progress without you. But so you can cast it as a spell slot. You can perceive and see if you notice anything you might interpret as a weakness. Ankara, with a 10, you can't even hold your gaze on the creature in the throne long enough to probe him for information, and you see zero evidence that the knight would present any weaknesses before he eviscerated you and the rest of your group. This is, to your understanding, beyond a fight you're willing to take. And with that, time proceeds forward, and those who have specified something they would like to do as a movement are going to now move. So at this point, Hyperion, that you get shaken out of your arcane stupor.
No,
Sorry, Brill gets shaken out of his arcane stupor by Hyperion. And Veer has decided that she's going to be the one to initiate the conversation and take a step forward.
Okay, so I take a step forward, and I go down on one knee. I bow my head a little bit, close my eyes as to not look upon him, because that might be disrespectful. And I say, forgive us, please. I can see that you are very powerful and wise and strong. One of my friends earned the favor of one of your followers, and they helped us get here. We mean you no harm. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna wait for him to respond. We bear you no ill will.
All right. So as the lot listens to Veer sort of pseudo prostrate herself and then give this little speech, you watch the character on the throne rise from his chair with some labor as he hunches forward from the weight of himself and starts walking down these massive steps. He gets probably within a couple of feet of you, Veer, and in a labored, raspy voice, he goes, "Do not prostrate yourself before me. Rise, child."
Bear will stand up.
It takes a mote of curiosity to invade a place you do not understand. You have my attention.
I'm gonna nod my head respectfully and say thank you.
Do you speak for this group?
I'm gonna look around, look back at everybody and see if they nod yes or no.
Hyperion will nod yes.
Jordan nods saying,
Kind of just nudge Brill and be like, "Hey."
Hello? Yes?
So are we just lamenting control of the conversation of Veer? You guys can speak too. He's asking a question. It's not like demanding a mouthpiece.
In fairness, Mo has been the best mouthpiece for making friends with anything in this game, aside from the Ankara helping Mo. But Mo's kicked it off every time, so let's not.
exactly.
So we're going to allow Mo to be
The face for now.
the face of the group. Okay. While you guys continue doing whatever it is you guys are doing, whether it be observing the undead or the tower or whatever you so please. Okay, Veer. It seems that you've been elected as the mouthpiece.
So above the table, what did everybody want from the wizard again?
What are we trying to get out of this guy?
He owes Rick something, but
Yeah,
Brill's just
we
gonna
don't know
say,
what that
"Bro,
is."
This place is fantastic."
yeah,
This
don't
is
start the conversation off
Yeah, I'm not
by
gonna-
saying, "Oh, we're here to collect."
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
start
what I'm
that. I'm
gonna
gonna
do.
wait until we're
Yeah, what were we
friends,
here
and then
for
just
again?
slip
Turn
it in.
around.
I'm just gonna
Someone said
slip
this
it
guy's
in.
a bitch. What was that? That was
Oh no.
What did that cat say? What did the black cat say again? Oh, I don't
Different
betrayal.
cat, different black cat.
The betrayal.
So, anything else wants from him?
Oh.
We wanted something. What was it?
Well, you want to try and get whatever he owes River. That's the only goal.
We originally wanted to go. Oh, we wanted to ask him about the items that we have, but we already pretty much figured that out.
That's true.
Brill looking around.
Brill
I think that's
Keywords too.
So-
guys.
There's some of that going on.
Huh?
Wait, what?
I said, I mean, Brill just wants to bask in his glory, so you could always be like, hey,
Yeah.
we have our
Yeah, he's gonna be like, is he just looking
Sorry,
around
what
like
did
a
you
new mansion and then like excited about this? Like, this is fantastic. This is a fantastic place. I love it. How did you do such things? This material, this stonework. I've never seen it before.
Jordan, what did you
I
say?
like to imagine that we are having this conversation and we just go over and pan to Brill and he's just poking one of the sentries and being like, fantastic work! How did you do it?
Yeah.
I'm blessed now.
Your friends. Oh my god.
Teach me,
Uh,
massive.
This is insane.
Well, last time I just want to silence you, Torin, because I heard you try to say something in there, and then we'll hop over to Burrell.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it just me or is he Robo?
Yeah, it's Robo.
Yeah, I've been running into that myself, so I wasn't sure if it was just me.
You're RoboCop over there, sir. Keywords. Yes. Yes, we want to know if the wizard knows the location of any of the words of power.
Words of power.
Or the keywords, or whatever you want. The runes, they've had many names at this point. The thing that the dragon has.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Brill, do you actually, as an aside, do you actually want to go investigate the skeletons, or are you?
I'm not gonna poke them.
I'll
I'm
ask
gonna
him
like,
for permission.
I'm gonna stay around the group, but I'll like, like
Wander
like I'm
slightly
looking
closer to
around
look
in
at
a
it.
big hall of awesomeness, like a cathedral of.
I'll mention to him that you're a big fan.
I'm like, I work with the dead, but I not this level, not even close.
Okay, I'm gonna open up conversation with him again.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
I like to imagine that we just did like a group huddle, just be like, okay, what do we say?
1 second.
I'm gonna be like, you are clearly, can I say man or is it not man?
It's hard to tell.
You are
Amazing.
clearly a being who has traveled to many planes, as I can tell from even just the structure of your tower. And we are in awe of that. We have come to ask you if you know the whereabouts of one of the words of power or keys of this plane.
Interesting question. He seems to turn his attention to Burl for a moment. He's like, go then. They won't bite unless I tell them to.
I was gonna ask next about Burl. Be like, hey, we got a fan over here. I just didn't want to.
I just imagine hearing a childish lizard screech coming out, being like,
He actually sort of takes a moment as he sort of holds a very sharp, bony finger towards you for a moment, Veer, and he strides toward Brill. I admire the collection as another wizard might.
I'm gonna be like, yes, he's a very big fan. He would love to learn some things from you.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
He gestures toward the particularly enormous creature behind me. I'm particularly proud of the twins.
Yeah. Yeah. That is something new I didn't think I'd ever see. Where are those giants?
You a good eye. Not just giants. Look closer.
I'll he'll get closer but still stay at like a distance. Maybe like just out of weapons reach. Give or take.
Okay.
Should I investigate or just perceive or something?
Sure. Just take a closer look. You can investigate them or roll Arcana.
Okay, I'll do Arcana. That'll work. That's be the best. Everything else kind of sucks. That still sucks, big cock.
You zoom your eyes and examine this creature structure as best you can. You don't exactly have a key understanding of what this is. The hint that gets you off of just regular giant is the bones are quite dark and hefty, and the proportions are off. These aren't just hill giants. There's something more.
These like storm giants.
Not yet. Someday, perhaps. Fire giants. Difficult to find. Harder still to preserve.
Storm giants are?
Go on. Fire. No, he said these are fire giants. They were hard to find and harder still to preserve.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, shit.
He goes, go on then. Sate your curiosity. Meanwhile, you, the druid, the mouth, you speak of words, power, but that's not very specific. What do you mean, specifically, I suppose? I can't think of an object that fits your description perfectly, but I can think of magics that you might be interested in. Specify for me what you...
Like, above the table, is it like the runes are powerful objects that can put the world back together?
Powerful objects that can put a broken deity back together.
Okay.
Powerful objects that have some manner of control over time.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, they're like runes, very powerful objects that can put a deity back together or control time.
He looks befuddled, his very skeleton shifting in an expression. The bone of his brow kind of furling downward in frustration or confusion. Why? Why do you seek such things? This band would be unworthy of kind of power. No.
He's saying we're unworthy of the power.
That's pretty much what he suggests. He said this band is a bit unworthy of that kind of power, aren't they?
I'm gonna say, okay, well,
Say it is not for us to wield.
okay, I'm gonna say, I think we are very unworthy of this kind of power, and we're very aware of that. We're not seeking it for us to wield.
Then why?
Like, above the table. Sorry, my brain is really struggling with words.
Don't worry, I'm not saying anything.
So like, what's the rest of the story?
So far, Veer
You're looking
Some of it.
for the words to repair the gods or the creators.
So that we can go back home.
Yeah, so we can go back home. That's a good one.
Is it okay to mention to him that we're from another plane? He probably knows that.
I'm trying not to have Burrill in his excitement and feel good nature right now about where he is, that saying we already done it before. We've traveled. Trying not to say such things. Well, he's like,
So
no,
we're trying to
you
put a god back together so we can
I don't know
go
what
back
you want.
home, essentially. Right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a gist of it, sure.
I should make a
Okay,
wisdom save to stop myself.
I'm gonna tell him we are trying to put a god back together so that we can go back to the planes from which we came.
Okay, I guess that's
You, I can see, like I've said before, we can see that you've traveled to many planes, so perhaps you know of a better way for us to get there.
You watch as he lifts a hand to the side of him and claws at the air as the tower shakes a little bit and this burning portal rips through the air, through which you can see cohorts of demons and imps flying through the air and an endless battle going on.
Oh my god.
He flicks his finger to the side. He flicks his finger to the side as if to change the channel, and you're looking at these unreasonably large mountains, the top of which are obscured by an infinite wealth of clouds. Angelic feathered beings flits about, picking fruit from trees. He flicks his finger another time, and you are deep underground in pure darkness until the rock seems to shift as if to look at you, at which point he pinches his fingers shut and the gate closes.
Holy fuck.
Jesus, we're matched.
So are you saying that you could take us back to the planes from which we came?
Perhaps. Do you know your plane? Do you know your home to a degree to which I could find it?
Not a good idea.
Maybe.
Giving him all that information. Okay, I'm gonna describe my home.
No one should be hearing about
Brill will then step forward to speak with Brill and say, I know that you just got here, but if we do not do this, there will be no home to go back to. And she's talking to Veer at this point.
Oh,
and
to
being
Veer.
like,
To Veer, okay.
if we do not repair what is broken, it does not matter if we return home. Our homes will be destroyed. And then all is lost forever.
Veer, he places his staff next to him and just kind of lets go of it as it just floats there for a moment. And he kind of scratches the bone on his chin. He goes, I'm sorry, but that's not good enough. There are infinite places like that.
Okay. What? I'm gonna just quietly ask Inkara, what do you mean our worlds will be destroyed?
You'll see Ankara kind of flex her jaw and be like, and whisper to you softly, we did not want to scare you, but if the god of nothing is not repaired, all of the worlds will be stuck like this and will slowly fade and deteriorate into nothing. If we do not fix what is broken, then there will be nothing and yet everything left. The worlds will continue to collapse and repair, and everything will be stuck in an infinite loop of hell. Worlds will be created and destroyed as quickly as they come and go. So if we do not repair the god of nothing and his curiosity,
there will be no homes for any of us to return to.
Or not. The cat likes to talk.
He probably heard all of that, yeah.
I'm gonna look to him and I'm gonna say, do you understand a little better now?
He speaks of an entity I am familiar with. If you seek to pause the expansion of the labyrinth, then we are friends. Help me understand what you seek and why you think it can help.
I feel like I'm actually not the best person to speak for this because Veer only knows so much.
Torin, do you care to assist me in explaining to our new associate?
I can try. What do you mean by expansion, though?
You want to solve a puzzle of which you are missing half the pieces.
That sounds like us. We got kind of dropped in this thing, so if you know more, we would love to hear it. Please.
I cannot tell you what you do not know. Ask me.
When you say the labyrinth, what do you mean exactly?
Colloquialism of an ever-expanding network of crystal spheres.
Okay, Hunter, when he's saying that, he means like worlds, or like what do you mean by spheres?
Actually,
I do believe.
It's not entirely clear what he means.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Because I kind of understand what he's saying, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, so will I.
I would do insight, but I'm dumb.
13. That's a bad roll for a +7. My goodness.
Yeah,
And then a +2 gives you 19. Even on your 19, it's not perfectly clear what he says because you don't have the background knowledge to understand him. But he seems to be talking about worlds. Like it's a similar explanation what the spider gave in that there are many worlds interlinking with one another. He just used terminology you haven't heard before.
Okay.
So, Torin, I do believe our new associate is talking about these planes of existence that we are currently flowing through. That it will be a never-ending river of worlds combining and being stuck in this loop of several days. Or forever days. And there is potentially a stopping point, but there are constant additions onto these labyrinth.
You are hopelessly lost in a ever-expanding maze.
That is the problem, yes.
Someone like me can simply move between places. Analogy continues. Break the walls of the maze. But even someone like me will eventually hit a number of walls which I can no longer surpass. So it is in my interest to cease the expansion as well. What you seek is the garden At the center of it all, you seek the nexus, the source. In particular, what you call words of power, you seek shards of that being.
And what's the garden for?
Analogy. The center, the middle, the goal of the labyrinth, I should be. Spawn of the chaos. The
And if
center
I
of it
tell you
all,
we have
there is.
already. Okay. Sorry,
This is at
continue.
the center of it all. There is a corpse.
Corpse.
Which
Okay.
you need to stitch back together.
Can you take us to that center?
And if I tell you that we've already repaired the heart.
I would tell you, you have repaired what you perceived as a heart.
You'd say you're fucking wrong.
And
Veer, to answer your question, he goes,
I cannot. It is beyond me. I do not specialize in transposition. I merely dabble.
Can you point us towards someone who does specialize in it?
I cannot. Not one powerful enough to take you there. To enter the Nexus by force would require extraordinary precision.
So do we get it? How do we not enter it by force? Do we need permission to enter it? Does it need to allow us to enter?
In a sense, how did you get there the first time? Was it by chance, or was it motivated?
I'm gonna let them reply that.
At that, Inkara will put up her ears.
Yeah, Burrell will probably turn around
I do
and look
believe
towards
mine
her
was
again. And look around.
motivation, but not to get here. Potentially both.
You misunderstand. How did you arrive at the center the first time? What was your gate key?
Ah!
Put some shards together.
That was motivation.
See, then as the druid says, you were invited. A proverbial red carpet laid before you. I suspect that what's left of this creature, that creature is the wrong word, what is left of the entity, even as a corpse, it has some influence over them planes.
So we need to somehow get the corpse turned by this animal.
I suspect if you have repaired what you perceived as a heart, you have given it a core, you have given it a focal point by which to coalesce the remainder of its being around. Now you only need give it power.
How do you suggest we give it power?
You're already on the right track. Return more of its self. It will put itself back together, but it cannot reach through the planes on its own. I suspect it has touched you and will pull you back to itself if it senses a sliver of itself.
So one of the runes?
If that is what you choose to call them.
We already know of the location of one of these runes. Do you happen to know if there are any more on this plane?
That is a difficult question. I invite you to remember the grandiose of the scale we speak on is far higher than that which you are accustomed. You are heroes of kingdoms, of towns. Realms are infinite.
Then allow me to be more specific. Do you know of any more of these from the place of whence we came? The Red Deserts, as you say.
This planet, this continent. I have not been searching for the pieces myself, but I feel whispers. Such a thing of power cannot be ignored. The worm. Pestilent, greedy thing. Has huddled around the only one I have felt.
Does he move under the sand?
Like a worm should.
And you say huddled, so does it stay in one place a lot of the time, or does it move around with the rune?
Do you speak of the worm?
Yes.
He discovered it. He has no more power to locate or relocate the item than you do.
You'll feel it.
Pestilent child, empowered by temporal magics.
Veer, you will feel a tap on your shoulder, and Inkar will whisper in your ear and be like, he is referring to the master and the glowing runes that we saw in his cavern.
Veer, you sense just a tinge of the creature losing his temper before you.
I am the master in this house.
Why is he losing his temper?
Apologies. We are referring to...
I keep reading the wrong name. Zinkar. You'll sense him losing his temper too, but he's losing his temper at Inkar.
My apologies. Of course, you are the master of this house. Forgive me and my ignorance.
That mud-colored child.
That is just the name he refers to. My apologies. Veer, he is referring to the brown dragon that is buried beneath the sand.
Ah, yes.
That chromatic wormling. No more right to call himself a master than the kobold he commands. He has existed in these deserts for less time than it takes to carve a block of my stone.
Are you saying he's not as old as he appears?
We knew that, though.
We did gather that because he had been bathing in the waters.
Yeah, that's
we did
fair. I was just confirming it.
That insolent child appeared in this desert only 2 centuries ago.
Did you say 12?
2 centuries.
Well, that might explain his gluttony. He's like a child with too much candy, isn't he?
A valid analogy. So you seek the card in his possession. That would be difficult for your lot to acquire.
You're not wrong.
Would you be willing to help us in some way? One of the things that he asked us to bring him is the heart of a rock golem.
Well, for a being that eats sand, I suppose that would be a delicacy.
He prefers them, actually. He asked us to bring him also an egg that was promised.
The quetzal in the cave. That one I can't help you with. Holy ground. But a sentient stone pile, perhaps. Perhaps. What type of help do you seek?
Something we could either trade to the dragon for him to give us the rune, or some way to defeat him, but I doubt that would be possible.
Possible, but costly.
Yes, we might need some
stone
people.
golem into just giving it to us for something.
Yeah, we could do that. We have the piece of amber he might want.
Yeah, that we got from.
You what?
I was actually meaning that over the table.
Oh, over the table.
But now I'm kind of curious what would have happened.
So what? What was the amber? I know something about amber out back, but I haven't looked at my quest.
You guys dug up the chunk of amber before you came in here.
Yeah, we could give that to the golem
Oh yeah.
to convince him to give us the
that
heart.
we helped them help the skeletons get the amber with some magic or whatever, but speed up the process a bit. I can tell them how I did it out of the goodness of my necromantic self.
I don't think we necessarily need to, because what if he starts abusing that power or something?
He kind of, while you guys are discussing this over the table, he seems to like take a moment to pause, and he starts stumbling back toward his chair. You watch the night creature kind of rush over to help him as he kind of slides back down into his chair.
I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, sir. Do you need some healing? Some help?
He holds just a flat hand up and he goes, "Nothing you can offer."
Can I make an Arcana check to try to see if this skeletal mage or lich-like effect is an illusion?
Sure. Yeah, you can. Usually you can just investigate illusions. But if you want to make an Arcana check to see what you can find from him, true, that's fine. Yeah.
However it works. Alright. I think sometimes it's intelligence.
Okay. After observing him for a little while and seeing how he moves, Brill, you believe this is an astral projection.
Holy shit.
And that you are postulating that the reason that he kind of stumbled back is wherever the real creature is, he's actually struggling. His real body must be struggling, and so he's having trouble maintaining the illusion of the projection, so he had it sat, so he doesn't have to deal with standing and moving it.
They look like there's... That's a throne, like a giant, like a chair, right?
It's a massive chair, yes.
Yeah, massive chair, okay. Okay. That's that's one big single giant chair, okay.
Yeah, it's too big for him, but it's a big chair.
Does it look like it would be the size for one of these giants?
One of the giants could potentially sit in it, though it would be a little small for them.
Okay. So I tried to make a history check earlier on this. I didn't want to interrupt anybody, but these things. Who's like minotaurs of some sort?
You can certainly make a history or nature check on them. Although I have to ask, we are over time a little bit. Does anybody want to stop here and peace out
Oh shit!
and return later?
Do we have much more to go? Like time, do you like?
What was that, Jordan?
Do we have much more to go?
I mean, this can go as long as we want it to, honestly. I don't know how long you guys are going to want to talk to him.
Okay, we'll save it for next time then.
Yeah. Anyway.
But Brill, with your history check, the creatures are familiar to you, and they do appear to be some form of skeletal minotaur.
Damn, pretty fucking huge. Okay. Damn.
But I would say this is probably a fine time to pause, as we don't know how long this conversation is going to go, and we are 10 minutes over.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's pick up here next time to continue our conversation. Perhaps finish our conversation with this creature and see what can come of it, what help you can glean from him.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Hope everybody had a good time today. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you all next week if there are no further questions.